Perfect.
Yo! What is good? Sixers Nation. Back at it again. You're tuning in to Philly Take with RB. Another rendition of Sixers play-by-play and reaction. 80 games into the season. 80. Man, where's the time going? We're having fun with it, man. We're doing our thing. Yo, shout out to everybody here, man. RB in the house. Hit that thumbs up, man. Subscribe to the channel. Be sure to ring that bell, man, so you don't miss any of the content. We got the 49-30 Philadelphia 76ers in Toronto in the 6, going up against the 46-33 Toronto Raptors. Down a couple guys. Will the Sixers win this game? What implication will it have on the playoffs? We will discuss it all, man. Shout out to the channel members in the house, man. Daniel Walter, Seth Rowe, RJ, Philly Shad, Scott Lawrence, Legendary. What's good, man? Man, you guys come strong every single time. You guys are the best. Shout out to everybody once again. Philly Take with RB. I am RB. Sixers play-by-play and reaction. Sixers, Raptors. Danny Green finally getting his championship ring from the infamous 2019. Tough one, man. But we're back. We're back. We're ready to go. 2 more games after this, man. 2 more games after this. Going to be interesting. Going to be interesting to see how things play out, man. But as of right now, Sixers going up against the Raptors tonight. You got the Celtics playing the Bucks. Now, the Boston Celtics will not be playing Jason Tatum or Al Horford tonight. They currently sit in the 2 seed. As of right now, the Sixers and the Milwaukee Bucks are tied for the 3rd seed. So there's a lot of interesting things that can happen in the last couple games. Sixers have an easy schedule. This is probably our final hardest game. But if you didn't hear already, Fred VanVleet is out and OG Anunoby is out. Now, that doesn't mean much for the Sixers because, you know, teams, when they're missing their best players, they always come out and find a way to stay in the game. But it's going to be interesting, man. This is the tightest Eastern Conference in years. And depending on what happens with that Boston and Milwaukee game and this Sixers and Raptors game, you're going to get some interesting combinations leading down to the final couple games here and to the playoff race, right? The Sixers could end up being the 2 seed. That's, you know, a little bit of a smaller chance, but we could be the 2 seed and potentially go up against the Nets, the Hawks, Hornets, one of those teams, or the Cavs. We could end up as the 3 seed and probably play the Chicago Bulls. Or we could stay where we are right now as the 4 seed and end up playing probably the team we're playing tonight, the Toronto Raptors. I will be dropping a video tomorrow giving my thoughts on the final playoff push and race and who we should play and who we shouldn't. I'll have a video on that tomorrow. So if you're an OG and you watch the videos, the live streams, all the content, first off, let me know you're in the chat. And hit that like button right now, man. We got 130 in the house, 54 on the like button. You know the rule, man. You come in, you smash the like button. We're on the road to 20K. Can we get to 20K before the playoffs, man? Because the playoff coverage is going to be crazy, man. We're going to be streaming every game, making videos after the games, talking about whatever news we need to talk about. We will be covering it all here on the channel. That's what you get when you come here to this channel. If you're new, you get a little dose of everything. Every type of coverage, every single angle, we're talking about it. We're discussing it, man. That's what you get here with this channel. And shout out to all the loyal viewers, man, who has been rocking with me all season. This is the 2nd season we did this, man. These game streams, man. Time goes by when you're having fun, man. Time goes fast. But anyway, playoffs coming up. I can't wait, man. So if the Sixers win this game tonight, we will be at least the 3rd seed because either Milwaukee or Boston will lose. And it seems like Boston is going to be the one to lose because they are not playing Tatum or Horford tonight. So the Bucks realistically should win that game. Well, actually, we would be tied in that case. We'd all be tied at Yeah, I think we'd all be tied, honestly, if that happened. So it's going to be interesting. But, man, tight race, man. A lot of people keep asking me my thoughts. Again, I'm going to make a video about it tomorrow, but, you know, we could end up going from playing the Bulls, playing the Raptors, playing the Nets. Going to be interesting, man. My take on it, my main take that I've been saying on these streams is that whoever we play, man. You got to beat the best. I'm not ducking anybody. And to be honest, this is the truth, man. I'm really not overly worried about any team in this conference. I've been watching some of these games when I can, you know, these other teams playing. They all have flaws, man. Now, so do we. But I don't really see anybody that kind of stands out from the pack, you know. So it's going to be interesting. Also, one quick note before we get started here. Matisse Thybulle cannot play tonight. He is ineligible to play. You probably already heard. But he is not vaccinated and cannot play in Toronto. And it's very interesting that Boston is resting tonight because it almost seems like the Sixers and the Celtics are trying to avoid Toronto, or should, because a report came out today that the Boston Celtics have 2 starters that are not vaccinated as well. So if the Sixers or the Celtics go up against Toronto on the road games, you know, Thybulle can't play, and 2 of the Celtics starters also will not be eligible to play. So the Sixers and Celtics probably should not want to see Toronto in the first round. You know, the Sixers would lose their best perimeter defender, and the Celtics would be down 2 starters. I don't know who they are, but yeah, it'll be interesting. So, see, it's like the race to avoid Toronto at this point. But anyway, let's get this to 100 likes, man. We got 73 on the like button. Shout out to everybody coming in, man. Really appreciate it. Again, we'll be covering every single game. We'll probably be doing both this weekend. Didn't make a video yesterday. Took the day off. We'll probably be doing both games this weekend, at least one. And then next week, guys, we got some good things lined up, man. We got some good things lined up next week. I'm talking collabs. Who wants a call-in show next week, man? You guys have been asking for it. We're going to have the callers live, man. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on the playoffs. We're going to have a call-in show, collabs. We got them lined up already, man. I can't wait. Yo, let's shout some people out in the chat, man. Let's shout some people out in the chat. Let's see. Scott Lawrence, what's going on, man? KG says, thanks for the stream. Always appreciate you. Thank you, KG, for being here, man. Appreciate that. Let's see. Who else we got in the house, man? Who else we got? Johnny Santana, what's up, bro? Philly Shad, what's up? Says Danny getting his ring. Finally, man. It's been a long time coming. Long time coming. Bernard says, did I see the Honey Badger rumors? I did, and I hope that we can land them because that would be insane. Also, if you guys are not following me on Instagram, Twitter, handles are down below, and follow the channel Instagram page. We are making some traction on Instagram. Go follow the page. One of the mods put the link in the chat, man. It'll be coming through periodically. But yeah, go follow the Instagram page at Philly Take with RB on Instagram. Brian says, what's good, homie? How do you feel about going against my Nets in the playoffs? I think it would be a really good series, Brian. I think it would be a good series. I'll tell you what, though, the Nets did not impress me yesterday, even though they came back down 20 or whatever it was against the Knicks. They were getting smoked for like the first half. So, see who else we got. Danny Saint, what's up, bro? Fear the Beer, what's up, my guy? Seth Rowe, my guy. Seth Rowe's in here every stream, man. What's going on, bro? Relax Rowe, what's going on? Welcome in. David Chandler says, what's good? Dave from Vegas. Dave, what's going on, bro? All the way from the other side of the country. What's going on, Dave? Shaheem says Sixers for the win. Relax says you got Cade for Rookie of the Year. I mean, he's definitely up at the top. Definitely up at the top, no doubt. Let's see who else we got. These comments are going nuts, man. Seth says like and subscribe. Guys, like and subscribe right now. We need 10 more. Come on, the game's about to start, man. Come on. We need 10 more, man. You know what to do. Lucci, what's up, bro? Lance Jones, what's going on, man? Welcome in. King Orphan, what's up, bro? Kyle says, let's go call and show. Oh, yeah, we're doing it next week, man. No doubt. No doubt. And I have a couple collabs lined up already. If you are not subscribed, by the way, make sure you're subscribed. There's Danny getting his championship ring. Make sure you're subscribed. Some people have been getting unsubscribed. YouTube, has been taking people away. Subscribe right now. Just double check. Make sure the bell is on so you know anytime I drop the content or we go live. Darius, what's up, bro? Welcome in, man. Cuzzo, what's up? Noah the Beast, what's up, man? Merksy, what's up, bro? Herbington, what's good, man? Here are the starting lineups for The opposing Philadelphia 76ers, James Harden, Tyrese Maxey, Danny Green, Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid. It's only fitting for Danny, right? And for the Raptors, Scotty Barnes, Gary Trent Jr., Pascal Siakam, Keem Birch, and Precious Achiuwa. RJ says, last day in Indiana. Can't wait to watch the playoffs from my something with RB on the phone. RJ, what's up, bro? You know we got you covered, man. We got you covered. Tuas, what's up, bro? Tuning into the stream at work. Got people at work, man. You know I have you covered. No cable bill for you, man. I got you covered. Got you covered, man. BLSG, what's up, bro? Isaiah, what's going on, man? Nick J, what's up, bro? Knicks choked. They really did. They did. Any other good team would have beat the Nets yesterday. They were playing bad. They were playing bad. We got Titanium in New Zealand. What's up, Chris Martin? William Culberson. Daniel says your channel is where it's at. You're the man, Daniel. You're the man. Hit the like. Let's go. We got 100. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Drop it in the chat right now. Asher World says member for 10 or is a member for 10 months. Says what's up, RB? Asher World, what's up, bro? Legendary album right there, man. Shout out to you, Asher World. Let's go, man. We're off in Toronto. Sixers Raptors. Shout out to all the channel members, man. If you want to join the memberships, link is pinned. Danny Green down to Joel. Gonna turn. Go up, loses it, no foul. And a turnover for Embiid right out of the gate. Here's Scotty Barnes down the other end for 3. Can't get it. Raptors trying to tip. Can't get it again. Tipping it out. Siakam picks it up top. Here's Precious Achiuwa, guarded by Joel Embiid on the perimeter. Achiuwa going to take it off the drive. Going to his right. Now on the baseline. Going to post. Spin. Loses it. And out of bounds. Turnover. Precious Achiuwa. Sixers ball going the other way. 240 in the chat, man. What's going on? When did I start watching Philly sports? The day I was born. Nah, I'm just kidding. Probably when I was like, maybe like 7 years old, 6, 7 years old. Harden up top, going to give to Embiid. B going to hand it off to Tobias, coming around a high screen. Toby going to kick it out. Danny up top, now Tobias. 6 on the shot clock. Danny Green. B trying to post. Here's Danny off the dribble. Not a good sight. He's going to turn, go up with the left. Can't get it to go. Don't know what you are thinking, Daniel. Siakam down to Barnes. Now up top. Here's Keem Birch. Birch going to hand it off. Siakam around the screen. Siakam going to use the pick and roll to his perfection. Go up, can't finish. Birch tips it in for 2. And that is the first points of the game. Harden up top at the wing. Need to see him get aggressive. He needs to facilitate and attack. Here's Harden going all the way. Kicks it out. Danny wide open in the corner. Danny got it to go. Maybe we got the 2019 version of Danny Green tonight. False, appreciate you, my man. Appreciate the love. Maybe we got the old Danny Green tonight. Still got the yellow shoes on, though. There's Scotty Barnes going to give it up top. Birch, now Siakam. 7 on the shot clock. Siakam to the corner. Achiuwa pumps, goes up baseline, can't get it to go. Scotty Barnes gets the offensive rebound. He's at the post. Or at the elbow, I mean. Now he's going to take it back out to the perimeter. He's going to swing with the left. Siakam a 3. That one too deep, and nobody is moving. Luckily, the Raptors tip it out of bounds. We got to move on the boards, man. Got to move on the boards, man. If you guys are just tuning in, again, no Matisse Thybulle, ineligible to play because he's not vaccinated, and we are in Toronto. Harden kicks it out. Maxey a 3. Got it to go. Tyrese Maxey kicking it off with a triple, baby. Let's go. And now the Raptors back down the other end for 3. Can't get it to go. Harden up top, guarded by Siakam. Harden going to cross. Now takes it out. He's got Keem Birch. Harden going to cross, try to get aggressive. Goes up, can't blow by, can't finish the lay, and rebounded by the Raps. Still looking slow on that first step is James Harden. Now Birch down the other end, floats it up, can't get it. Achiuwa can't tip it in, and the Sixers come up with it. And Joel Embiid going to tip it off to Harden. Now over to Danny Green to the corner. Tobias a 3. Got it to go. Yo, Tobias Harris, is it too early to say, like, this man's becoming a sniper? Maxey is still a 3. Got it to go. Tyrese Maxey. A steal and a 3. What a freaking play. What a freaking play, man. Sixers up 12-2. They're 4 for 4 from deep. And here's Gary Trent Jr. on Maxey, going to turn, has to dish out. Achua contested three, no good. Great closeout by Harden. Here come the Sixers, playing good on both ends. Beat up to Harden. Harden going to drive, has a free lane, kicks to the corner. Toby thinks, now going to drive, swings, nice ball movement. Danny off the dribble, off to Embiid. Can't get the shot to go. Liking the ball movement, though, man. Liking the ball movement. Here's Scotty Barnes. Scanning, kicks it out, and a turnover, steals it. Tobias dribbles it off his heel. And now they're fighting for it, wrestling on the ground, and a jump ball. We have a $5 donation from Carlos Rosado. Says, RB, I want this win tonight. I'm tired of the damn Raptors, bro. I hear you, bro. I hear you, man. Let's get this W, Carlos. Let's solidify ourselves. Because these next couple games are going to be real boring, but we do need to win them, depending on the standings. But, yo, Carlos, appreciate the love, my man. What a start for the Sixers. You know those Raptors fans, we probably got a few in the chat. Shout out to them if they're in here. You know they're going to come heavy in the chat, man. So I need Sixers Nation to stand up strong. 286 in the chat. Tobias wins the jump ball. Harden has it up top. 7:40 to go here in the first. Harden. And a foul on Scotty Barnes getting tangled with Joel Embiid. Daniel Jones in the chat. What's up, Daniel? Welcome on in, man. Welcome on in, man. 7:40 to go here in the first. Sixers lead 12-2. Raps on a slow start. Harden inbounds to Danny. Now Joel. Joel behind the free throw line. He's got Keem Birch. B going to try to attack. Usually struggles against his team. Nice dish down to Harden. Probably should have took the lay out to Toby. A triple got it to go. Tobias Harris again. I'm sorry, man. Say what you want. We've now seen this for about 8 to 10 games, man. Tobias is cash right now. Tobias is money right now. I don't know what happened. It kicked into gear, but he is not missing, bro. He heard that noise, man. That corner three. That thing is dropping. That thing is dropping, man. Dude, I'm loving this, bro. What are we, 5 for 5 from deep? What are we, 5 for 5 from deep? Come on, man. Sixers lead at 15-2. They are 5 for 5 from three-point range, man. Let's go. Tobias clicking on all cylinders. Maxey has hit 2 threes. Come on, man. We got Seth Rowe with a $2 donation. Says, we're shooting the lights out right now, RB. Loving it. I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving it. Absolutely. 6 points out of Maxey, 6 out of Tobias. Embiid and Harden have not scored yet, and we are up 15-2. Come on, bro. We are on it right now, man. We are on it. We got a $2 donation from Duncan Wright. Thank you very much for the support, man. Appreciate it. Sixers are Thanos tonight. I love it. I love it. But you know what they say about big leads and Doc Rivers. You got to hold this one, man. You got to hold this. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Hopefully the internet stays strong, man. It's coming down outside, man. Yeah, UConn, we've been shooting the ball well lately, man. We've been shooting it well. Probably should have broke the record last game, but we know how that worked out. Michael says, how you doing? Huge fan of the Sixers, surrounded by Celtics fans in Vermont. Better hold it down, Michael. Better hold it down. Santiago, what's up? Caleb Rosario, what's up, bro? If we can hit threes like this come postseason, there's absolutely no one that can beat us. Been trying to tell y'all for months, man, we have the talent to win. Telling y'all, man. We have the talent to win. We have the talent to win. but we need to be consistent. And we need to, play as a team, make good adjustments. But right now, Tobias and Maxey are on it. And now the Raptors for 3. Pull up. Can't get it to go. Sixers lead 15-2. Here comes James Harden. Harden going to dish it down low, and B gets separation and throws it down. No thinking of stopping him. No thinking of stopping him. Gotta love it, man. Gary Trent up top. Pretty good player for the Raps. They haven't scored in 4 minutes. Here's Birch. Going to hand it off Scotty Barnes. Guarded by Danny Green. Scotty Barnes going to kick it out. Pascal Siakam crossing on Tobias. Going to drive. Now fade for 2. Got it to go. Siakam, a tough shot. Harden going to dump it off. Back to Embiid. A triple. Embiid too far. Need to see Joe get down low, man. They can't stop him. They can't stop him. No Van Vliet, no Anunoby tonight for the Raps. No Thibault for the Sixers. Barnes turning, floating, can't get it to go. Maxey with the rebound. And here come the Sixers. 6:10 to go in the first. Maxey going to cross, blow by, floats it up, a little bit short. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. And here come the Raptors. Siakam pushing it up to the corner. Trent, an open 3. That one doesn't go. Raps tip it out, get their own rebound. Here's Siakam up top. Going to come around a screen. Siakam going to cross, float, and gets the bounce. Couple bounces and falls. Seth says we've been sharing the ball well. I agree. Sixers up 17-6. $360 in the house, man. Hit that like button right now, man. Let's get it to 200. Embiid, 1-on-1. Has Birch again. Going to take them all the way. Get aggressive. They double. Goes up. Embiid fouled and one.
Yes, sir.
Joel. Freaking Embiid, man. They can't stop him. This is a good way to get your confidence, Embiid, against a team that you sometimes struggle against. Keep being aggressive, man. Get down in that paint. They tried to double him. They couldn't stop him. They can't stop him. Maxey and Tobias to the bench. Joel to the line for one more. Niang in the game. And Embiid is going to knock down the free throw. 3-point play is good. George Niang in the game. Let's see who else came in the game. Don't tell me it's Furkan. No, it's Shake. Here's Siakam going to come around a screen. Siakam guarded by Danny Green. Now he's going to step back. Nice defense by Danny. What is this, 2019 Danny Green? Siakam all the way. Lays, can't get it to go. Point Embiid picks it up. Here's James Harden. Harden all the way. Behind the back pass. Little sloppy. Embiid picks it up. They trap him up top. Swings at a corner. Shake. Danny up top. Harden. Embiid trying to post up. Now he's going to come take it on the perimeter. Now Embiid's going to go off the dribble. Nice pass to Danny Green. Cutting, can't handle it, and out of bounds. Turnover going to go the other way. Scotty Barnes going to bring it up the floor. Now Chris Boucher in for the first time. The dude that turns into Steph Curry against us. Here's Gary Trent. Going to use his body. Now kick out Siakam. Up top. A 3. Got it. Siakam puts it through the hole. Let's go. Let's keep our foot on him here in the first quarter. 4:30 to go. Sixers up 20-9. Sixers shooting 5 for 6 from deep. Raps 1 for 6. Here's Harden around his screen. Going to drive all the way. Lays. Can't get it. Come on, Harden. Come on, man. Raps throw down the floor. Danny Green with an interception. Up to Harden all the way. Trying to draw contact. Doesn't get it. That's hilarious, yo. This man Harden it's so obvious trying to draw that contact, but finally get some points on the board, man. Here's Gary Trent going to give it to Siakam. He's got Shake Milton, a mismatch. He's going to cross, drive, down low. Boucher goes up. Got it to go. Chris Boucher. Sixers lead by 11. Furkan getting ready to come in. I knew it was coming with Thibault not playing tonight. Here's Niang from the wing. Got it to go. George the minivan. Vroom. Rev that engine up, baby. Let's go. 6 for 7 from deep for the Sixers. And a foul on Danny Green. Doc was talking about Niang before the game, just saying how this man is just so confident, and his voice has been such an integral part of that locker room, man. I love it. 360 in the chat, 170 on the like button. You know what that means. We can get it to 200 right now. And subscribe if you're new, man. We cover this team every day. Follow all the Instagram, Twitter pages, all that stuff, man. My personals, the channel pages. Check out the memberships, man. All the links down below. Let's get to 19.8 tonight. Here's Siakam going to cross, going through the legs. ISOing Niang. Siakam going to lose it. 2 on a shot clock. Achua, 3. Got it to go as he fades out of bounds. Wow. Sixers got to get that rebound, man. Got to get that rebound. Harden up top. Niang going to set and now roll. B going to set now. Harden wide open for 3. Harden got it to go. What a shot, James Harden. That one looked natural, man. That one looked good. Let's go. That's what we need. That's what we need. Sixers up 28-14. Now Trent for 3. Got it. Answers right back. Answers right back. Harden up top. Going to give it to Embiid. Feeding him in the post. Embiid going to turn to his left. Fade a 2. Got it to go. It's too easy. 30 in the first quarter for the Sixers. 30-17. Siakam going to post up James Harden. Let's see some defense, man. Here's Siakam going to drive, kick. Thaddeus Young out on a wing. He's going to drive, float it up, blocked by Embiid. Boucher gets it, turns, fades, can't get that one to go. And a foul on the rebound. Believe that was on James Harden or Niang. Let's go, man. Raps down 2 starters, Sixers down a starter. How are we feeling in the chat? 373 in the house. Thank you all for being here, man. Let's go. We need 20 more likes. How are we feeling, man? Great start for the Sixers, man. Great start. Sixers shooting 7 for 8 from deep. What do we want, a redemption? Do we want a redemption for that record that we almost broke last game? Because we were on pace, man, in the first half. We were going off. We got to keep it up, though. We got to keep it up. Shout out to all the channel members. Let's see the members in the chat, man. Drop those emojis, man. I see the Harden emoji. I see it, Philly Shad. I see it, bro. If you guys want access to those emojis, check the link that is pinned in the chat, man. Shout out to all the members. We're going to be doing that call-in show next week. Members line will be open, man. Join the Discord. Let's go. Embiid with 7 points, 3 for 6 from the field. Is Joel Embiid having a good start? Usually struggles against his team early on. 7 for Joel Embiid. We got 6 and 6 for Maxey and Harris. Both on the bench right now. They will come back in when Embiid sits. We got Harden with 5 points and 6 dimes in the first quarter. How about Harden? Last game he had 7 assists in the first quarter, I think. He's got 6 already, man. He's got 6 already, man. Come on. Come on, man. If the playoffs start today, who would the Sixers play? It depends. It depends what happens with the Celtics and the Bucks game. All right, here we go. Sixers up 13, man. 2 to go in the first. Let's see if we can score a little bit more. Here comes Achua, going to kick it out. Thaddeus Young, corner 3, got it. The former Sixer. Who do I like with the Grizzlies and the Nuggets? Probably the Grizzlies. Shake Milton going to get the Niang down to Embiid. Embiid going to turn the post kick. Shake, Niang, top of the arc. Can't get the 3 to go. Very close. Caleb, what's going on, man? Philly says, we're cooking. Let's hold the lead. I agree, Philly Shad. And a foul down the other end. Let's go, man. Stand up, Chad. We need 4 more likes. Let's go. Let's go. Michael, what's going on, man? Speed Demon, what's up, bro? Blake says his Thibault injured again. Thibault cannot play tonight. He is not vaccinated, and we are in Toronto. Sixers and Celtics both are trying to avoid Toronto because the Sixers would not have Thibault on the road, and the Celtics would apparently be missing 2 starters if they play the Raptors in the first round on the road. So we will see what happens, man. We'll see. A lot of playoff movement tonight based on what happens. The Celtics playing the Bucks tonight. Celtics are sitting both Tatum and Horford, and we are playing the Raptors right now. So, going to be interesting. Siakam going to knock him down. Here comes a full court press. Oh, here we go. Niang, Maxey, here we go. Here comes Nick Nurse trying to step it up. This is what happened last time we played him a couple weeks ago. And B, going to go all the way. Draw contact up with it. Doesn't fall, but he's going to the line for 2. Here comes Nick Nurse, man. This happened a couple weeks ago when we only had 88 points against the Raptors. We start out hot. The Raptors make 1 adjustment, and we better readjust, man. Because Nick Nurse is about to make life hard right now on Joel Embiid. Because Embiid's just dominating his team. It's just too easy. It's too easy. Way too easy. B going to knock down the first. Williams says, I want the Nets. I wouldn't mind playing the Nets. I don't care who we play, honestly. Now, I'll drop a video tomorrow with my thoughts on each opponent, but, we play who we play, man. It is what it is. Joel Embiid with the 4th highest points per minute for a season in NBA history behind Wilt Chamberlain. Love it. Second one, no good. Danny says, smash the like. You know what to do, man. Siakam going to bring it up the floor. 1 minute to go here in the first. Siakam driving and fouled. Caleb says, off topic, how you feeling about opening day for the Phils? I'm pumped. I am pumped. Definitely got to get out to Citizens Bank Park, man. Can't wait. King Devin, what's up, bro? Hoping the Sixers win this game. Let's go, man. We got 200 likes. Oh, we got 200 likes in the first quarter. In the first quarter.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're headed, at this rate, we're headed for 800 likes. Now we got to run it back, man. We got to run it back. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Woo! Drop it in the chat, man. We got to get 500 by halftime. Screw it. Let's do the unimaginable, man. Let's do the unimaginable. 45 seconds. Here we go. Raptors playing tight. Out beyond the perimeter. Tobias back in the game. Maxey back in the game. Niang tried to feed it to Embiid in a post, and Achua tipped it out of bounds. Now the inbound. Maxey going to take it with the left. Go up. A high float. Just bounces out. That would have been nice. Here come the Raptors. They've trimmed the lead to 7 here. Here's Gary Trent going to fade for 2 and got it again. Back to a 5-point lead. Time for 1. Shot clock unplugged. 23 seconds. And here comes Tyrese Maxey. 15 seconds now. Maxey up top. Maxey going through the legs. Maxey going to come around the screen, take it back. Now Embiid. Embiid going to go up, draw the contact, and he's fouled by Chris Boucher. Beautiful work of art there for Joel Embiid to draw in the foul. Prince, what's up, man? RJ, what's up, bro? Todd says sucks about Moniak. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough, man. Been having a good spring training. Shout out to the members, man. The members always show up and show out. I think we have 73 members. Let's get it up to 76, man. Why not? B going to knock down the first 4 seconds ago here in the first quarter. Got one more coming up at the line. Fall says, do you do vids on the Phillies? Nah, I really don't, man. Don't really have the time. But I'm excited for the Phillies, man. Definitely going to get out to some games. 420 in the chat. Shout out to everybody in here, man. Wherever you guys are tuning in from tonight, we got a good one coming up. Sixers looking to extend the lead, and they do. 7 points, and Embiid 2 for 2 at the line. 4.4 to go. Here come the Raps. Siakam up the floor, going to take a deep, high-arcing three. Can't get it at the buzzer. That takes us to the end of the first quarter. Sixers lead it 33-26. Joel Embiid with 10 points, 3 for 6 from the field, 4 for 5 from the charity stripe. That's right. People want to complain about his free throws. Well, last game he had 40-plus again with like under 10 free throws, so get that out of here. Oh, and by the way, Joel Embiid is the MVP, man. Shout out to Drew Hanlon, who has just been defending him every day. Drew works with all these NBA players, man. He knows the deal.
Let's go.
And all I have to say is that my center is not risking going into the play-in game. The play-in, in fact, a tweet from Drew Hanlon the other day said that, or I think it was StatMuse and Drew Hanlon commented on it, but 30, I think it's 30 out of the last 31. Don't quote me exactly. It's either like 29 out of 30 or 30 out of 31. But it's something like that. Like 30 out of the last 31 MVPs have come from a top 4 seed in the conference. A top 4 seed in a conference. Why? Because MVP is most valuable to your team's success. And I actually heard a lousy take, I think it was yesterday. They were trying to say that Joel Embiid should get knocked on the MVP because he didn't play enough games. What? Last year he didn't play enough games because he got hurt. This year, the dude was sick. The dude had, you know what, a couple times. So come on, man. Get that out of here. Joel is the MVP. No disrespect to anybody else. This is Embiid's time to win it, and I hope he does. And speaking of which, Joel Embiid, it seems like he's going to play the final games. He is leading the scoring title. He overtook LeBron. LeBron is not going to be playing the last couple games for the Lakers because they're out of the playoffs. They absolutely stink. Embiid's up to 30.4 per game. He's going to hopefully become the first center since Shaq to get, a 30-point average for a season. And hopefully he wins the scoring title because that would be nuts. A center in the modern day. Come on, man. B with 10 points. Toby with 6. Maxey with 6. Harden with 5. Danny with 3. Sixers doing a good job. They're shooting 7 for 9 from 3-point range. 4 for 5 from the line. Let's see. Seth with the $5 donation. Thank you, my man. Appreciate the love. Shout out to Seth Rowe. He says, that may be the first time I've ever heard Allah say something on point, and Beast is peaking at the right time of the season. Dude's been balling all year. Yeah, and that's another thing. He's had to go through a bunch of drama, man. Bunch of drama. Come on, man. Gary Trent going to pull a triple, and he got it to go to start the second. Carlos Rosado with the $2 donation. Thank you, my man. Says you need to put your come on, man, on the soundboard. I might have to. Come on, man. I might have to do it, man. I might have to do it for you, Carlos. It's a great sound effect. Can be used a lot. Here's Maxey going to pick it up. Fouled. Maxey to the line for 2. Let's get it, man. Keith Jackson says, my favorite 2 NBA YouTubers are watching this. Let's go. Keith, what's up, man? What's up, Keith? Thanks for being here, man. Hopefully I'm one of them. Paul Reed is in the game, guys. Charles Bassey had something with his shoulder, they were saying, so he's not playing. But Paul Reed in the game. Maxey going to miss the first. Very interesting. Is Doc finally making a move? Now that he's hearing all this publicity and people writing articles and making videos about DeAndre Jordan and how bad he's been? Is that what's going on here? Paul Reed in the game. Very interesting. Maxey going to hit the second. 1 for 2. Will Paul Reed play for more than 10 seconds? Here's Gary Trent. Going to take it. Turn. Fade. Trent short. Paul Reed picks up the rebound. Nice board by Paul Reed. A little bit short with the lineup. I guess we're going small ball against small ball here. In fact, never mind. Boucher's on the floor, so. Harden going to cross, drive, kick to the corner. Niang pumps. Now step back three. Can't get that to go. Look at Paul Reed actually trying to hawk down a rebound now. I feel like nobody else does that on this team. Harden going to poke it away. Raps get it back. Thaddeus Young out the Boucher a three. And of course it goes. And now it's a 2-point game. Raps getting right back in it. Game of runs, man. Game of runs. Harden throwing it down. Reed swings it out. Toby, Niang. I feel like our ball movement is a little bit slow right now. Harden trying to go ISO. He's got Gary Trent. Reed going to come up, set the screen, and roll. Harden swings. Maxey, three on the shot clock. Nice pass. Toby, corner three. Can't get that to go. And here come the Raptors. Barnes going to dish it off. Thaddeus Young. Going to try to take the young buck. Paul Reed. Going to ISO him up. You're a little bit too old for that. Thaddeus, a step back three. Can't get it to go. Harden picks up the rebound. Only thing is, Paul Reed can't score, man. Sixers haven't scored in 4.5 minutes. Harden tried to get it to Paul Reed. He fell down on the floor and a turnover. Offense is stagnant, man. Boucher up top. Chua going to give it to Boucher. Boucher going to kick it back over to Chua. Chua going to drive, loses it. Reed picks it up and gets plucked down the other end. Raps get it, kick it. Trent a three, and they lead the game. Raps take the lead. Well, that was nice while we had it, man. That was nice while we had it. Chiquita, what's going on? Welcome into the chat. Chiquita. He says, what do I think about the East? I think it's going to be the tightest race in years. I don't see a team that really stands out from the pack, in my opinion. But it's just how I feel, man. Jay Sixer says, I think Charles Bassey is a lot better than B-Ball Paul. Well, he's a center. He's a natural center. See, Paul Reed is a power forward. So, you know, the tough thing about Paul Reed, and look, a lot of people, like, I think if you ask Sixers fans, I don't think anybody's going to say, like, Paul Reed is a good player. The thing is that Paul Reed, like, he's just a change. Like, people want to see a change of, like, energy, right? They want to see something different tried rather than, you know, DeAndre Jordan, who is very slow and, you know, usually is not moving around the floor. Like, I don't think anybody's going to say, like, Charles, like, I've been saying this whole time, like, Charles Bassey and Paul Reed can't play in the playoffs. They will not play because of their experience. They have no experience. But, you know, people want to see that difference, right? They just want to see something different tried. And it's Doc's stubbornness to go with young players that is rough. Just, you know, same thing with Isaiah Joe, right? Like, Isaiah Joe is probably not ready to be a quality championship piece, but he's shown potential, right? He shows a different aspect. Like, he can come in and knock down shots, but it's just Doc's MO. He doesn't go with young players. But the thing about Paul Reed that's tough is that he's not a center. He's a power forward, and, you know, he can't shoot. So, you know, you're a four. What exactly are you? Right now, he's a small ball five. That's why Doc brought him in, because he's trying to match the Toronto Raptors. But, I will say this, guys. A lot of people have been hitting me up on Twitter. By the way, follow me on there right now. And hit the like button and subscribe, guys. A lot of people have been saying to me, we're getting Greg Monroe from 2019 flashbacks. Like that every time Joel came out in that year, in those playoffs, like we just got absolutely torched. And I really hope we figure something out. As Tobias tries to get a pass from Danny and loses it out of bounds. Can't handle it. So we got to figure out who's going to play backup center, how many minutes they're going to play in a playoff game, because you can't have Joel come out for 8 minutes or a couple minutes and then, lose a lead like that. Sixers stole it. Harden up the floor. Toby back to Harden. Nice pass through 2. Toby goes up strong. Paul Reed with the putback dunk. That's what I'm talking about right there, man. That's what I'm talking about right there, man. And Achua down the other end tried to posterize Reed. He got fouled. Could not finish. But that's what I'm talking about, man. That energy, just Reed coming in and doing a putback dunk. And I think another aspect of it is that Sixers fans are craving. Like, you ever been, like, so hungry or like, so thirsty for your favorite, like, snack or drink, and you're just craving it? Like, that is Sixers fans when it comes to athleticism. We have some of the slowest guys that are one-dimensional. Chua going to hit the first. And we're just craving somebody to come in and jump 3 feet off the floor with a putback dunk. Just like Paul Reed just did. That was a breath of fresh air, man. But that's just my take on it. Let me know if you agree or not in the chat. Second one going to be missed 1 for 2. Game tied at 36. Harden up top. Harden guarded by Malachi Flynn. Raptors have to go deep in their bench. Missing 2 starters to the corner. Toby a 3. That one just spins out, and the Raps come up with it. Scotty Barnes up top. Going to give to Malachi Flynn. He's going to drive baseline. He's going to turn, kick it out. Here's Scotty Barnes. Going to ISO, kick to Flynn. Danny tries to get out. Definitely jumped into him and won. Flynn hits the 3, falling out of bounds, and Danny Green jumps into him. Danny helping the Raptors again. Oh, man. Danny's back on his old team, man. M5 says Jordan is 100 times better. I think what it is that, like, I would, in a playoff series, DeAndre Jordan's going to play. But, again, I don't think people, like, a lot of people complain about DeAndre Jordan, which I do think is overblown sometimes as Flynn hits the free throw. I think what it is that people are just frustrated about Doc Rivers. It's not just 100% DeAndre Jordan, even though he looks slow sometimes. It's just Doc won't try anything else. So that's what I think it is. And I think DeAndre Jordan will be the guy in the playoffs. So, although I would like to see a look at Bassey in the last couple games. Harden going to drive, pushes off Flynn, and they're going to call a foul on Malachi Flynn, a blocking foul. Harden going to the line for 2. I want to get everybody's thoughts in the chat regarding James Harden. We got 460 in here, by the way. Guys, let's get this to 300 likes, man, right now. I know we could do it right now. But what do you guys think about Harden playing the rest of these games? First off, Doc Rivers lied. He lied straight to our faces. And I'm going to tell you how. Harden hits the first. Remember when Doc Rivers a couple weeks ago with like 12 games ago, he was like, we have a plan for resting down the stretch of the season. Remember that? He was like, yeah, we already have a scheduled resting thing for Harden and Embiid. They haven't rested one game. Like, come on, Doc. Harden should be resting, in my opinion. The seed is what it is, and Harden still looks slow. Here's Scotty Barnes. He's going to drive, go up with it, got it to go in contact. Harden can still facilitate because he's that smart of a player. He's a very intelligent player. But he can't blow by, and he needs some rest. Now, we are going to have a week until the playoffs, which hopefully will help a lot. But still, man. Bede waiting to come back in. Here's Maxey. The Raps are double-teaming everybody. Tobias going all the way and slamming it down the tomahawk. Tobias Harris, two-hand slam. Dude. What a freaking jam. And now Achua, a triple, got it to go. Justin, if you say Harden's not good, you're not watching the games, bro. He's got 6 assists. He had 6 assists in the first quarter of the game. I'm talking about from a facilitating aspect. Maxey a 3, got it to go. Sixers pull back within 2. Harden is still a great facilitator. And he can score, but he doesn't look fresh. He doesn't look right. And that's why I think he needs a little bit of rest, man. Malachi Flynn up top. Danny Green guarding Malachi Flynn. Flynn going to ISO, going to drive on Tobias, goes up with it, can't finish. Paul Reed with a nice rebound. Takes it in, man. Maxey going to go all the way. Paul Reed going up and got it to go in 1.
Yes, sir.
And 1, man. And 1. They're saying Harden is washed, but yet, the dude can still put up a triple-double. I mean, come on now. Just because he's not the same player he was 4 years ago doesn't mean he's washed. He just has to play different. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. Don't we need him to score well in order to have playoff success? We need him to score. We don't need him to score 30 a game. That's where you're wrong. We need Joel Embiid to score 30 a game, which he will. We need everybody else to contribute. We need Harden to set other guys up and get everybody engaged and linked together. We still need him to score some games. We're going to need him to score at least 18, 20 points. But we don't need him to score 35. Thaddeus Young in the corner going to drive. He's going to float it up one hand, got it to go. Paul Reed definitely being aggressive. I agree. Here's Maxey going to drive. Maxey down low. Paul Reed going to kick it out. Tobias going to drive. Toby swings to the corner. Terrible pass. Picked off. Raps pick it up and a foul on Paul Reed. We'll say, though, Paul Reed is bringing some nice energy to this second unit, man. People think because Harden doesn't average 36, it means he's washed. Exactly. The dude still gets triple-doubles. He's still averaging 10 assists. I mean, it's as easy as day to see. We had a dude last year who was a facilitator that couldn't shoot a ball. Harden can still knock down shots, and he can facilitate. In fact, I'll go as far to say he can facilitate better than Ben did. Numbers show it. It's easy to see, man. Thaddeus Young at the line. Going to kick it back. Harden guarding Achua. Achua going to drive. Down low. Young goes up, can't finish the layup. Embiid knocked to the floor, and they're going to call a foul. Nick Nurse did not like that. Man. Paul Reed's been so much better than DJ. I agree, man. Even though I don't think DJ's been, terrible. Like, he has games where he's just awful. He has a couple games where he's, rolling to the rim, throwing it down. Harden going to knock down the first. Harris back to his usual stuff. Harris has been doing good, man. He's finding his rhythm. Told y'all to relax months ago, man. One thing I know about Toby is he's going to try to, he's going to keep working, man. Even if he's not the most talented, he's going to, do what he can to fit in. So we're going to need this Tobias badly. B going to give to Toby. Toby going to come around a screen. I like how Tobias is being decisive as well, not holding on to the ball too long. And B going to lose it. Raptors tipped it. Come on, man. The Raptors hit that out of bounds, man. Come on, man. Siakam going to get fouled en route to the basket. Ben's defense is way better, and it's not close. That's fine. Not right now. You know why? Because Ben hasn't played a game. That dude's not playing this entire season. So, right now, that's a 0 for me. Harris has been doing amazing. I agree. We got 500 in the chat. We don't even have 300 likes. You guys are being fraudulent, man. I need y'all to help push the content out, man. Siakam up top, guarded by Embiid. Siakam Going to step back. Deep 2. Got it to go, Siakam. D Green, what's up, bro? Shake Milton going to kick it up top. Maxey, Tobias, Danny down low. Embiid falling to the floor out the Shake corner 3. Got it to go. Let's go, man. Let's go. Siakam up top. Guarded by Shake Milton. Siakam going to drive. Siakam down low. Barnes goes up and slams it down. And a foul. Or was it a foul on the floor? Guess it was on the floor. Harden looks slow. I mean, I agree with that, which is why I'm saying we need to rest him. I wanted nobody else in the first round but the Sixers. Well, be careful what you wish for, man. Careful what you wish for. Siakam going to knock down the first. Marshall, what's going on? Welcome into the chat. Lucas says, reason DJ's not playing, he got a flavor too. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Never mind. That's why Doc's playing Paul Reed. Forgot about that. Yeah, Paul Reed's not seeing the floor after this game. He's not seeing the floor after this game, man. And Siakam going to miss the second. 3:38 to go here in the second. Follow the Instagram and Twitter page for the channel. We're trying to grow. Links are in the chat. Danny, a corner 3. Got it to go. Danny Green with that cornerstone corner 3. Back in Toronto. He's got to show out, right? There's Siakam in the post. Sixers lead by 3. Going to kick. Achua. Wide open 3. Got it. They answer right back. Anthony says, if I could hit the like more, I would. You're the man, Anthony. That's because you're a real one. We still need 9 more to get to 300. We got 523 in the chat. B trying to dribble, losing it, now getting plucked. Can't do that, man. Can't have him be just, doing whatever he wants out there and Achua dunking it down the other end. I don't understand why we're not playing through our point guard. It doesn't make sense. Give the ball to Maxey and run a pick and roll with Embiid. Just don't understand. Going to swing to Danny. Danny, corner 3, off the mark. Don't understand what this offense is, man. Like I said, like I tell you guys every game, it's as easy as day to see, man. We get away sometimes from our style of offense that works. AK, what's up, bro? Welcome in, man. Thank you, bro. Why can't we run pick and rolls with Maxey and Embiid right now? It doesn't make sense. Tobias up top. He's going to drive. Toby, guarded one-on-one. Now we got a Tobias ISO. Going to give to Danny now in the post. Can't do this against the Raptors, man. They're going to keep trapping. Now Embiid almost walked to the corner. Shake contested 3. Got it to go. Tough shot. Shake Milton. What a shot by Shake, man. Sixers back up 156-55. 300 likes in the chat, man. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
300 likes in the chat, man. Thank you all for being here. We're covering every single game. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, man. Let's get to 19.8. We cover this team every day, man. Videos, live streams, we got it all for you. Shout out to Sixers Nation. Show up in the chat, Sixers Nation. ND and Chiquita with the blue and red. I love it. I love it. Says we're just throwing it up right now. Wait, hold up. Is DeAndre Jordan available to play tonight? Somebody said that he's suspended. Yeah, I think it depends on how many fouls he has for the season. Chris is here for the like. Be back in the fourth quarter. What's up, Chris? Thank you, my man. Appreciate that. Hit that. Keep smashing that like button, man. Let's get it to 400. We got a $5 donation from Inferno Productions. Thank you for being here, man. Says, I hate to be pessimistic, but I don't like our chance in the playoffs with Glenn as our coach. Blows too many leads and always bad rotations. Well, that's going to be one of the main deciding factors. I agree with you. Inferno, and you don't have to feel bad, man. That's your opinion, and I think you have a valid point there. I'm definitely worried, guys, when it comes to Doc Rivers in the playoffs because the same things that have happened through his career, you know, I didn't realize it until we saw it firsthand, and then last year was bad, and then he's been doing some of the same things recently that he did last year. So I'm definitely worried about Doc. So it's going to take a lot, man. Shout out to Inferno, man. RJ says we're shooting 65% from three to their 59. Who's going to drop off first? D says, I think if B-Ball has a 15, 20 point, 10 rebound, Doc's going to be forced to play him. Probably not. Probably not. Need the bench to step up like this, though. Trent going to knock down. Guess there was a, was it a tech or something? Siakam up top. Going to hand it off to Trent. Trent around the screen. Danny trying to get back. The shot no good. Tobias with the rebound. Here comes James Harden. We needed to see him attack and facilitate, man. Once again, we're not running any damn offense, man. We're just standing around. Embiid all the way. Scoops at the basket. Got it. I'm telling you, man, I feel like some games it's just like go out there and do whatever you want to do. That's what it is. Trent up top, going to turn out to Siakam, a three, no good. 1 minute to go in the first half. Sixers lead 58-56. Harden up top, going to drive behind the back. Embiid, going to pump, jab. Embiid at the elbow, Embiid kicking it out. Danny Green off the dribble. Danny, Embiid fading, got it to go. Joel Embiid again, man. Too easy. Too easy. 14 for Embiid. 40 seconds to go. Rap's going to pick it up. Here's Siakam. Siakam going to take George Niang down to the baseline. Barnes puts it up. Can't get it to go. Here's James Harden again. Harden with 8 points, 8 assists, 2 rebounds. Nobody moving, bro. Why is Embiid sitting up at the top of the arc? I don't understand. They're not picking and rolling anything. Harden to Embiid, a three off the mark. It doesn't make sense, bro. Barnes to the corner, Siakam a three, and Embiid fouled the heck out of him. Or did he not? Never mind. I guess it didn't. It looked like Siakam either got hit or tried to draw contact or something. Guess he was trying to sell a call there. But anyway, that takes us to halftime. Sixers up 60-56. Sixers lead by 4 at the half. Got out to a strong lead. Raps made their way back. And here we are. Here we are. 507 in the chat. 327 on the like button. Thank you guys for being here. Hit that like, subscribe. Cover every single game. We cover this team every day. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. All the channel members. Barn, what's up, man? Nick Sparks, what's up, bro? D Green. Shout out to all the channel members. Definitely follow the Instagram page at PhillyTig with RB. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And give me your thoughts in the chat. How you guys feeling at halftime, man? How you guys feeling at halftime? once again, every Sixers game gives me mixed signals, man. It gives me mixed thoughts. Harden can go full attack if he wants at any given time. I hope so. Hope so, man. Why is Embiid not attacking Siakam? Well, that's the thing, Foss. Doesn't surprise me at this point. It's frustrating, man. Like, early on the ball is moving. Guys are kicking it out. Everybody's just on their toes. And then, it gets to a point, and again, like I said this in the second quarter, man. Like Nick Nurse, he's a good coach. He knows how to adjust. So Nick Nurse makes one adjustment. Like he let Embiid go off in the first quarter. And then, he starts bringing doubles. He starts trapping Embiid. And then because Nick Nurse does that, we revert to dishing it to Embiid at the top of the arc, letting him catch it and get swarmed by two people. And we're not running any pick and roll. Maxey was, what did Maxey have? Like 2 threes right away. He's only taken 6 shot attempts. And we get away from it, Tobias has 8 points at halftime. Maxey with 10. Embiid with 14. 5 for 9 from the field. 7 rebounds, 2 assists for Embiid. Harden, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 8 assists. Getting his guys involved, but still not enough aggression from James Harden. Doesn't look like he can blow by anybody right now. And I think he needs a rest day, man. I do. Doc Rivers lied to us. He said that there was going to be a rest schedule, and they just are not resting anybody. Sixers went up to a big lead early on, and the Raps got back in it. It's been neck and neck ever since. Paul Reed with 5 points, 5 rebounds off the bench in 7 minutes, man. Doc Rivers decides to finally go with Paul Reed. And in 7 minutes, he's got 5 points and 5 rebounds. It's crazy, man. It's crazy what the young athleticism of this team can do if they get the chance. I mean, and look, it speaks for itself, man. It speaks for itself. So we'll see what happens in the second half. Maybe he'll get some more minutes. Maybe he won't. Who knows? Shake Milton with 6 points, 2 threes off the bench. Shake has been knocking it down. We need him to get more confident with that shot, man. And George Niang with a 3 off the bench. For the Raptors, Siakam, 14 points. Achua with 12. Gary Trent with 12 as well. Sixers, they were locked in for a few minutes on defense. They went up to a 15-2 lead to begin. And, same things that we usually see, right? They're just kind of slacking off on the perimeter. No Thibault tonight, so that kind of hurts. But yeah, man. Going to be a tight game. And as we look around the NBA, by the way, Sixers shooting 61% from 3, man. Raps shooting 52%. We should be winning this game by more. But at halftime, the Bucks lead the Celtics 69-59, which I expected given the fact that Tatum and Horford are not playing. So whatever happens in these 2 games, our game and that game, are going to shift some things up in the playoff race. So we will see how it goes, man. It's going to be interesting.
Yes, sir.
William says we should not be resting them. Home court advantage is worth fighting for. We're going to have home court anyway, William. We're going to have home court anyway. We're going to be a top 4 seed, so we have home court advantage. We should be resting James Harden because he just – now, again, we have a week – from the end of the season till the playoffs. So hopefully he can get his legs back under him. And again, all these people out here saying that he's just not doing anything is false. Just because he's not putting up 35 points doesn't mean he's not doing anything. He's facilitating the team. He's getting other guys involved. Does he need to be more aggressive in certain spots? Absolutely. But he's definitely contributing in other areas, but we will need him to score more in the playoffs, and he can't seem to blow by anybody, and I think he needs a couple rest days. I do. So that's how I feel about it, man. Inferno Productions with a $10 donation. Thank you for the love, man. Appreciate it. Says, I just don't understand why Rivers won't use Bassey or Springer. I understand to develop them, but there comes a point when these young guys need to get reps against NBA talent. Just makes no sense. Thank you for sounding off the sirens, man. Appreciate the love. I agree with you, man. I agree with you 100%. Now, again, I feel like DeAndre Jordan has decent games, and he also has really, really bad games. But when you look at what Charles Bassey is doing in the G League, I know it's a different world, but still, I mean, he's shown a little bit of potential. Even Bassey earlier this season, I remember one game where he had like 3 blocks in a row. You know, these guys, like if they were on other teams, they would be getting a few minutes at least. And we're going to have to figure out the backup center position, man. Paul Reed can't play backup center. He's a power forward. Bassey could play the backup center, but, you know, Doc just will not play young players. That's just his MO. It always has been on every team he goes to. So, I you know, not to upset you, man, but we're not going to play Bassey. We're not going to play Reed in the playoffs. It's going to be DeAndre Jordan. Isaiah Joe won't see the floor. None of them, man. So, see how it goes, man. But, you know, even in the last couple games, get him some run. Why not? Why not? So, we'll see. But at least Reed brought some athleticism, brought some energy to the bench, did what he could, right? So, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, man. What happens if we face the Nets first round? Then we face the Nets first round. That's what happens, man. That's what happens. Like I told y'all, man, I'll be dropping a video tomorrow talking about some of the playoff stuff. I'm not worried about one team. I'm not overly worried about one team in the East. Every team that I've watched has flaws, just like we do. So, I mean, it's just, you know, to me, there's no team that stands out from the rest. It's going to be a really, really good fight. I'm not saying we should be the favorite either, because we shouldn't. But we should definitely have a chance. And I think Joel Embiid is going to crank it up to another notch come playoff time. But we need Harden, you know, tacking and facilitating. We need Tobias hitting shots like he is right now. Tobias is getting hot at the right time, man. Tobias is getting hot. We need Mac. We can't have these games in the playoffs where Maxey's just sitting in the corner, man. Can't happen. So, we will see, man. We will see. I think we have a great young core if only we use them. Yeah, we definitely have promising talent, man. We do. But anyway, shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button if you haven't yet. Don't know why you're sitting here and you haven't hit the like button yet. Takes 1 second, helps the channel. Little thumbs up below the screen. Be sure to subscribe. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Let's get to 19.8K tonight, man. Let's get to 19.8. Let's do it. Shout out to everybody in here, man. We'll be right back. right, we're back. We're back. 340 in the house, man. What's going on, everybody? Sixers, Raptors, second half. Coming up. Coming up. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Philly take with RB. Sixers play-by-play and reaction. We got it coming up, man. Let's go, man. Got the chat arguing about Harden, man. Y'all love him, man. I really do. Love him a lot. All right, here we go. Starting off, Siakam down low. Barnes going to save it from going out of bounds. Kicks it back. Here's Siakam going to feed it. Birch stolen away. Here come the Sixers. Maxey pushing it up the floor. Maxey, Harden, now Danny. Danny going to take a triple. Danny Green. Got it to go. Got it to go. Third triple for Danny Green, man. Back in his Toronto days. Oh, yeah. There's Gary Trent at the top. Trent off the dribble. Got it to go off the glass. Off the glass. Harden going to drive, blow all the way by. Floats it up. Can't get it to go. Soft finish by Harden. He's on the floor. Here come the Raps. Siakam. Birch up top. Siakam wide open is Barnes. A three. Can't get it to go. He's wide open. Harden. Look, Harden's out there limping right now, man. After he just hit the floor. I'm trying to tell you guys, man. He needs a day of rest. Maxey to Embiid. Embiid going to pick it up. Embiid going to go up. Over Birch. Got it to go, Joel Embiid. Got it to go. Siakam up top, going to push Toby away. Siakam now going to drive. Siakam down low. Barnes out to the corner. Boucher for three. No good. Toby picks it up. Nice pass by Maxey. Danny can't finish, and the Raps take it back. Now Siakam going to drive on Tobias, dumps it off, and another float off the back. Board by Gary Trent Jr. Harden going to come around a screen, floating it up, and an offensive foul. Boucher takes it. Harden looks like he's struggling a little bit. Danny's going off since he finally got his ring tonight. Let's go. Yeah, see all these people that hate on James Harden, I don't even pay attention to it anymore because it's just I understand what comes with the Harden territory now. It took me a little bit of time to realize it, but we know what he's able to do and what he is not. And we're going to see what happens in the playoffs. Siakam going to miss the triple. Sixers pick it up. Here comes James Harden. Harden over to Embiid. Harden looking a little bit wobbly up top. Here's Joel Embiid. Embiid going to ice. Oh, my gosh. Embiid with the dribble moves goes up and draws the foul. Nick Nurse looking like a tomato running down the sideline. He is pissed. Joel Embiid, man. The heck is Nick Nurse doing? He wants a timeout. I don't know what he's doing. Might want to challenge that. It didn't even look like much of a foul, if I'm being honest. Didn't even look like much of a foul, if I'm being honest. Big guy with dreads, you're absolutely wrong, bro. I've not hated on James Harden. I just speak the truth about what I see each night. Each night. You know, you guys sit there and you're so overreactionary, but that's Philly fans, so I get it. And then, you know, it's a lot of the haters that come from just wherever, just to hate Harden because, you know, just like Joel Embiid, man, he's also a guy that stirs up some controversy. So, you know, not in that, you know, anything character-wise for Joel Embiid, but just, you know, his play, right? They like to hate on greatness. So, you know, I get it. It comes with the territory now. So, Danny Green isn't the one to smoke and drag him. Yeah, we know that, man. Danny, he's going to be gone. $10 million. That hurts. That hurts the cat, man. Harden's going to sign with the Nets this offseason? Yeah, okay. Okay. You were disappointed at times. That's completely different from hating, man. There's a difference. One is called analyzing your team and watching and speaking what you see. Santiago says, all good, RB, don't pay no mind. Dire Sixers fans, no. Sixers Nation, stand up in the chat, man. Come on. Oh, we're almost at 400 likes. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it rocking and rolling. Who's going to be here for the playoff streams, man? Who's going to be watching the playoff videos? Who's going to be rocking with the content? Who's going to be rocking with the content? Chris says it's fair to criticize his play. Exactly. That's my job, right? I'm every day I'm talking win or lose. I am perfectly fine with saying when a player does not play well, and I'm perfectly fine with saying when they play well and what they need to work on, what they don't. So, I give my takes, you give yours. That's what we're here for, man. But I watch the team every day, so there are good games when it looks good, when he looks fresh. Now there's games like tonight where he looks like he's hobbling around. Happens, man. Caleb says you can really tell who watches the games and who just looks at the box score. Exactly. The box score warriors, man. The box score warriors. Seth's his perfect way to put it, comes with the territory. Exactly. And that's what I realize, and that's why, at the end of the day, I'm up here doing my job. So, I respect everybody's take, man. But, again, it comes with the territory. So, B going to miss the first. Going to be a good playoff run, though. I can't wait to see what happens, man. So I guess they kept it as a foul, even though to me that did not look like a foul. Like I said, always going to keep it real. B going to knock down the second. Boucher going to drive, turn down in the post, goes up, and foul. Santiago, my guy, man. Appreciate it. Imagine thinking Harden passes any eye test. See, again, comes with the territory, man. It's very obvious the dude can facilitate, man. But you got to actually watch the games. D. Green says the trolls hate on sunny skies. Of course, man. Of course. See what happens come playoff time. A lot of noise, man. A lot of noise. Rap's going to knock down the free throws. 66-62. Sixers lead by 4. Harden going to come around a screen, dish it out. Danny Green, step back 3. Danny got it to go and 1.
Yes, sir.
Danny got a championship ring. He said, I'm turning back into Toronto Danny. Nice pass from Harden. Then a step back from Danny Green. Is Danny Green back? Is he back? Oh, man. And he's going to miss the free throw. Siakam up top. Sixers lead by 7. Green with 12 points. Oh, my gosh. He broke 10. Here's Siakam down in the post. Going to turn. Put it up. Got it over Tobias. Here comes Harden around the screen. Going to drive. Oh, what a pass by Harden. Toby can't finish it. What a dime by James Harden, man. Yo, he should have finished that. And now the Raptors floated up, and Barnes throws it down. Yo, he had him, too, with the no-look. Siakam's hurt down the other end. I'm sorry, Boucher. Boucher, slow to get up, man. Michael says, thank you for the content. Of course, man. Of course. Got you covered. Now Boucher's going to go to the locker room. He's bleeding. Don't know what happened, but he'll probably come back in. 69-66. How about Danny Green, man? Spark right now. How's he back from one shot? I'm just messing around with you, man. I'm just joking. But just funny, you know, he gets his championship ring finally after a 3-year wait. And now he's back. So he's back in Toronto. Guess they're going to look at this. Is that what they're doing? Of course they are. That'll probably be a flagrant. Dean says, I'm a lifelong Sixers fan, and I'm calling a first-round exit because of Doc. Interesting take. Milwaukee up by 3 in the third quarter. How do the Celtics hang without two of their starters, man? Here's Maxey down to Embiid. Embiid down low. Danny Green out to Embiid. Joel Embiid posting up, going to kick it out. Tobias, now Harden, going to drive, float. Harden short. Raptors pick it up. I remember a game a couple weeks ago, I think it was last week when the Raptors were playing the Celtics. They were shorthanded again. And they ended up getting the W. Harden almost lost it. Maxey going to give to Tobias. Tobias going to give it to Maxey, now Harden. Harden down to Embiid. Embiid goes up, got it to go. I believe it was the Celtics who were down a couple players. It was like last week, and then the Raptors ended up beating them, but it went to overtime. So Toby whacked him in the face of Sean. Scotty Barnes all the way, throws down with the left, and they're going to call an offensive foul. Barnes covers his face running down the floor. Nick Nurse is crying on the bench. Let's see this again. They called the little lean in with the shoulder. And then he kind of like pushed him a little bit after, but Scotty Barnes is pissed off. Nick Nurse is still screaming from the bench. 420 in the chat, 380 on the like button. Harden going to shoot the free throw. Got it to go. 6-point lead for the Sixers. They get it back. Harden up top. See if we can run a pick and roll for once. We will not. Joel going to catch it at the top of the arc. Don't know why. B trying to post up. Now fading from the elbow. And an offensive foul. Guess it's a makeup call. Doc's pissed off. Look at Doc Rivers' face, man. That's a makeup call. Because that was not a foul. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I don't understand why we keep having to be catch it at the top of the arc, man. Here's Siakam. Going to go through the legs. Drive. Now kick. Trent, an open 3, and that's cash money. Left them open. Left them open. Here's Tobias up top. Toby going to give to Maxey. Maxey going to give to Tobias Harris. Toby back to Maxey. Maxey going to drive. Now step back. A triple. Got it to go. Oh, my Lord. 4 for 4 for Maxey from deep. What a shot. Oh, my gosh. Bro, that is a work of art. I mean, that's unbelievable. Chua going to go up. Got it to go. Maxey went from shooting 30% from deep in his rookie year to 42% this year. That's just crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Maxey to Tobias. And again, we go away from Maxey. Now we got Tobias ISOing, and he gets blocked. Bro, why do we keep on going to ISO, man? And Siakam, an easy float. B going all the way, lays it up, got it to go. Joel Embiid hitting them right back. Hitting them right back. Siakam coming around the screen, going to pull again. Siakam short. Embiid picks it up. Harden going to bring it up the floor. 5 minutes ago here in the third quarter. Harden up top. Harden coming around the screen. Tried to run a pick and roll, got blown up. Now they're going to go ISO with James Harden. Jeez, I don't like this. Step back three. Can't get it to go. Just doesn't make any sense. Here comes Achua. Achua turning, spinning, turns it right over to Embiid. And here come the Sixers. Embiid swinging it over to Tobias. A wild pass out of bounds. Going to stay luckily with the Sixers, but come on, man. We got to pick it up. Tyrese Maxey up top. Finally a pick and roll. Maxey and Embiid going to kick the shake at the midi. Now give it to Embiid. Embiid at the elbow. Embiid going to go up. Embiid off a foot. Got it to go. Joel freaking Embiid, man. Cannot stop him, bro. Cannot stop him. Siakam all the way down the other end. And one. Niang with the foul. Siakam puts it in. Back and forth, back and forth. Come on, man. Just doesn't make sense, man. I mean, Tyrese Maxey knocks down a three, then doesn't even touch the ball. So, free throws good. 3-point game. Sixers lead 79-76. Here's Niang down to Embiid. He's instantly doubled. Now he's tripled. And he gets hacked. Siakam's complaining. I don't know what you're complaining about. Literally slapped him on the wrist, but. Here's a beat out on the perimeter. B going to swing. Here's Niang. 7-6. Now Embiid. ISO again. Embiid going to try. Jab. Go up. Can't get it to go. Siakam going to drive off dribble. Float it up. Got it to go. Once again, another weak defensive possession. Maxey up top, 3:10 to go. Harden's on the bench. Here's Maxey. Try to get a pick and roll. Can't. And Maxey travels. Almost lost his shoe. Jeez, we have a lot of defensive liabilities, man. Classes, I know, right? Go with the hot hand. Yeah, that's what we should do. I'm used to it, though. We kind of, again, I'm not going to keep saying it. We say it every game. We just get away from the hot hand and we get away from, an offense that clicks. There's Siakam. Going to post up. Loses it. Out of bounds. He's complaining about fouls again. Niang told him to shut up. Siakam's complaining a lot, bro. All this ISO makes you wonder if they're getting ready for D'Antoni. It's not even that. It's that Doc just doesn't like there's not really an identity. So sometimes we're running through Joel. Even if we're running through Joel, fine. But why is he sitting at the top of the arc, man? Just doesn't make sense. And I know Nick Nurse is trying to double team him like he always does. He tries to bring the weak side help, and as soon as Embiid puts the ball on the floor, he's instantly trying to come, bring a second defender and pluck it away from Joel. But it's very annoying, man. It's very annoying when you got Joel at the top of the arc and nobody even moves. Like, come on, man. Jersey, appreciate the love, man. Thank you, bro. We need 400 likes, man. We got 390. Man. We need 10 more people to smash a like. If you're new to the channel, we cover this team every day. Thank you for being here. You know all this stuff, man. Links are coming through in the chat. Follow the Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff, man. Shout out to everybody in the house, man. We're nearing the end of the third quarter. This game has implications. The Bucks and the Celtics are tied at 93 with 2:28 to go in the third quarter. How are the Celtics staying in that game, man? That's what I'm talking about. Milwaukee, to me, probably has, I mean, they're not separated by any means, but I'm a little more confident in Milwaukee because they had the experience from last year. But even Milwaukee is struggling against the Celtics. There are no teams that are completely separated from the rest. And that's why I keep trying to tell you all that it doesn't matter, man. We have a chance either way. Everybody has a chance. It's going to be a very good, interesting playoffs. All right, 1-point game, 2:50 to go here in the third. Siakam up top, takes the inbound, drives, fades over Tobias, and got it. A tough shot by Siakam. Yeah, we should be up, but same things, man. This is where coaching comes into play, man. Nick Nurse is a really good coach. Maxey drives, and he falls down and is plucked. Here comes Trent all the way and throws it down one hand. Here's Shake Milton. We need one. Shake got it to go. Third of the game. Shake Milton back in. 3 for 3 from deep, man. We need Shake to get going, man. We need Shake to keep it going, man. Keep taking shots. Be aggressive, man. Thaddeus Young, corner 3. No good. I'll live with that. Chris M says, just smashed a like for you, bro. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that, man. Here's Joel up top again. Joel going to drive, gets doubled, goes up, short. It's so annoying. I feel like we're back with Brett Brown, man. Just with how this looked in that playoff series. Siakam again, got it to go. And, of course, the players need to shoot better and play better, but, we're just way too stagnant on offense, man. Way too stagnant. This feels just like that 2019 series in some of them late-game situations where we're just not moving. Finally, some movement. Maxey tried to run a pick and roll. Now it's Embiid again. Embiid from the top of the arc. 3, 2, turning, fading. Embiid, no good. Cannot go 30 possessions in a row like this, man. Cannot go 30 possessions in a row like this. Come on, man. Siakam going to cross again. Siakam going to kick. Thaddeus Young in the corner. Back to Siakam. Tobias trying to stay on him. A nice pass from Siakam. Thaddeus Young fouled. And he's going to the line for 2. 400 likes in the chat. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Smash the like right now. Let's get it to 500. Drop some MVP chance, man. Jesus. Young going to hit the first. Is this where we bring in the death lineup? So Harden's going to come back in. Is Embiid? Yeah, Embiid's going to go to the bench. Paul Reed back in the game. This is where it's going to get interesting. Young going to miss the second one. So we have the small ball lineup in against the Raptors. Reed's going to have to get busy. Harden swings it to the corner. Niang for three. Got it to go. Yeah, they said Harden couldn't pass, man. That was a dime. That was a dime by Harden. 12th assist of the game. At least he kept Harden in and didn't bring the full bench in. Here's a Chua down low. Going to float it up and a walk. Chua's going to walk. Going the other way. Come on, man. That was a nice shot by Niang. Nice dime by James Harden. Here we go. Need to get aggressive again. Here we go. Harden. Shake going to set a screen. Harden. Now Reed sets a screen and rolls. Need to get guys in motion, man. Harden going to drive all the way. Goes up by himself. Can't get it to go. $85 apiece. One more shot coming up. Shot clock unplugged here in the third. Siakam up top. Reed going to guard. Siakam going to drive, cross, go up, float. Got it again. Siakam's just unconscious, man. You got to put somebody else on him. Here's Shake at the buzzer. Oh, almost had it. Just off the mark. And we are headed to the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to everybody out there tonight, man. Sixers, 85, Raps, 87. We got a good one coming down to the fourth. The game obviously means a little more for the Raptors, just trying to, get up there in the seed and kind of secure that spot. But also means a lot for the Sixers. The Bucks lead the Celtics by 4 right now. Bucks have 100 to the Celtics 96. They're about to be in the fourth quarter as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got 528 out there listening live. Going to be a good game, man. Carlos says we shouldn't be struggling with shorthanded teams. Yeah, it always happens. What did I started off the stream and I said the Raps are going to be down 2 starters, but doesn't mean much for us, man. We always struggle with these teams without their players. It's hilarious, man. It's hilarious. Nick Nurse is a good coach. He knows what to do. And what I saw in the third quarter, guys, Joel Embiid is going to score buckets because he can score like that. He's that good. But we went to the same play about 10 times in a row. That just can't happen in the fourth quarter, man. Can't happen in the fourth quarter. So, anyway, shout out to everybody out there. Sixers Nation, stand up, man. Drop the blue and red. We got some Raptors fans in here hanging out. Shout out to you guys as well. Appreciate you being here. If we, end up meeting in the playoffs, it'll be a good series. Looking forward to seeing what happens. Joel Embiid has 23 points. Can he get above 30? Keep that average going? I hope so. Embiid, 23, 8 rebounds and 2 assists, a steal and a block. Harden, 9 points. Struggling from the field, but he's got 13 assists. Maxey with 13 points. Tobias with 8 points. Tobias had 2 threes at the beginning of this game. Missed a few shots we went away from him. Maxey hits a nice step-back 3 in the third. Hasn't seen the ball much. Janet Mills, what's going on? Welcome in the chat. Going to be a good one, guys. Need y'all all to smash the like right now. Let's get as many people as we can in.
Let's go.
Mr. Roddy Poo with the $5 donation. Says Embiid needs to take challenge of guarding Siakam. Shake on a drive. Kicks it out. What a pass. Niang a 3. Can't get the bounce. And a foul on the floor going the other way. Raptors ball. Mr. Roddy Poo says Embiid needs to take challenge of guarding Siakam. I believe he can do it. He needs to try. Thank you for the support, man. I agree with you. He definitely can. Right now, I don't know, though, because they're going to him every possession on offense. I would assume Embiid is gassed. And he better not wait till 7 minutes to put him back in this game, man. Trent going to go all the way, tries to lay it, can't get it. Sixers watching the rebound. Raptors get it back again, another second chance opportunity. Achua going to kick it out. Trent up top, and now a 3 from Barnes, and he got it to go. And he's flexing on the Sixers, man. Harden up top, Raps up by 5 now. Harden going to swing, almost got picked. Out of bounds, 7 on the shot clock, staying with the Sixers. Got to score, man. Here's James Harden. Reed, come on, got to set that. He's going to set one. Harden trapped up top, tried to feed it down low, too tight. Shot clock violation. Just absolutely terrible, man. Absolutely terrible. Waiting way too long. There's Doc on the bench. Not even looking at the game. Oh, man. Look at Nick Nurse, man. He's fired up. See, Nick Nurse is running up and down that sideline. Here's Gary Trent coming around the screen. Trent going to take it back. Guarded by Shake. Trent for 3. Too deep. Reed. Hawks in the rebound. And here comes James Harden. See, this is where I need Harden to get more aggressive, man, because he's looking to pass a little too much right now. Beating down the floor, I need him to get aggressive, but I need somebody to set him a screen, man. Harden going to cross, drive all the way, goes up through traffic. What a bucket. Got it to go. Needed it. Way to thread the defense right there by James Harden. Needed that. That's what I'm saying, man. I need him to get aggressive like that. Here's Scotty Barnes. Barnes going to pull up over Niang and got it to go. The Rook knocking it down again. Harden up at the wing now. Out on isolation island again. Going to cross, drive, and foul. Saw a little bit of a blow-by right there. Reaction, Jackson says, I'm a Raptors fan from Toronto, but I love your chat, RB. Reaction, thanks for being here, man. Much love to you. Appreciate the fact that you can be a fan of a different team and come through and hang out, man. Thank you, man. Let's get this to 500 likes, 500. And if you haven't yet subscribed, man, let's get to 19.8 tonight. We're on that road to 20K. Harden going to knock down the first 4-point game. Let's go. We need this speed and blow by from Harden. I agree. Need him to get aggressive when Joe's not on the floor. Harden going to knock down the second. Elite Comp, what's up, bro? Welcome in, man. Scotty Barnes on the perimeter, going to take it in on Niang. He's going to turn, swing. Now Achua, a 3. Got it to go again. Raps are not missing right now. Got to tighten it up, man. Got to tighten it up. Harden up top, guarded by Thaddeus Young. Harden, once again, isolation island. Going to step back 3, can't get it. Reed, Hawks down the rebound. That's what we need, man. Second chance. Green back to Niang for 3, no good. And Danny Green tracking down a rebound, getting hit out of bounds. And they're not going to call anything as he got kind of hit out of bounds. Green is pissed. Doc is pissed. Green literally got pushed out of bounds. They called nothing. These refs have been pretty garbage tonight. Gary Trent down to Barnes. Puts it up again. No defense. And a timeout by Doc. The Raps lead it by 8. Will he bring Embiid in or not? Doc's pissed off at the call again. Well, if you're trying to win this game, you got to bring Joel Embiid back in right now, man. You got to bring Embiid back now. Can't wait till the 7-minute mark. The Raps are separating this game, man. Sixers aren't playing any defense. They're kind of just putting a hand up lazily, and, you know, they're doing what the Sixers do a lot of the time, man. Oh, man. Hunk says Scotty's showing potential. He really is, man, and I'll give him respect, you know. As, you know, an NBA fan, I'll give him respect, man. Scotty Barnes is he's looking pretty good this year, man, as a rook. Definitely promising for sure. Amazing how the offense stalls, says Sean. And I just saw a good point as well that it always happens, again, at the beginning of the fourth quarter. This will be the downfall period of this team. The end of the third, beginning of the fourth, man. Same thing every time. This is what happens every fourth quarter.
Let's go.
Every fourth quarter, man. It's very frustrating. Got to get Embiid back in the game. Mr. Roddy with the $5 donation. Thank you, bro. Appreciate the love, man. Says this is what happens when you put 4 guys on the floor that can't move their feet. Yeah, and you also don't tell them to do anything. I feel like we've ran the same play about 10 times in a row, but yeah, I hear you, Roddy. Appreciate the love, man. Nova says, hey, RB, as a Clippers fan, I'm sorry y'all have to deal with Doc. Yeah, Nova, you know, I should have listened more to the Clippers fans. I didn't think it was this, you know, bad game to game. And we're not just losing this game because of Doc Rivers. We're also not playing defense, not putting our hands up. But, you know, it's the game-to-game things that I'm seeing. It's very frustrating. So hopefully we get something going. And B did come back in, though. At least Doc made that adjustment. And B going to turn, put it up, can't get it. Tough shot. Here come the Raps. Barnes going to bring it down the other end. Niang needs to stay in front. Barnes wants the ISO. Barnes going to turn. Danny almost ripped it away. Niang, yo, we're watching the rebound, man. Luckily, we get it, man. We got to stop watching rebounds, bro. Danny down to Embiid. They're going to double again, and he throws it out of bounds. This is what I'm talking about, man. You got to do something else. Embiid is getting doubled and tripled. You got to do something else. You got to do something else, man. Here's Boucher up top. Where the heck's Maxey, by the way? We need Maxey back in this game. Here's Trent coming around the screen. Trent going to fade. 1 foot. Got it to go. I wish the Sixers had a Gary Trent on this team, man. He'd be a perfect piece on this team. Harden going to run a screen. Now takes it back out. We run a pick and roll. We don't even attack, bro. Here's Harden up top, guarded by Achua. Going to swing it. Niang, a contested 3. Got it to go. What a shot. That was a tough shot, man. Like I said, Niang hits a big 3 every fourth quarter, man. Always hits a 3 in the fourth quarter like this. Here comes Trent around the screen. Going to kick it out. Thaddeus Young wide open corner. Can't get it. Niang fights for the rebound. Got it. Now Niang trying to dribble. Going to give to Harden. Come on, Harden. Harden going to drive with the left, going all the way, and blocked out of bounds. Doesn't look good. Isolation Harden. Harden going to feed to Embiid off the inbound. Now give it back to Harden. Running 2-man game, but they're each isoing, man. B going to turn, fade. Can't get it to go. Tough shot. And now Achua down the other end and got another 3. And that's a timeout. Doc Rivers losing it, man. Losing it. This is why I said, man, or why I have said in the past that, playing the Raptors, would we beat them in the first round? Probably, but it would be a very annoying series. It would probably go 6 or 7 just because this team, like Nick Nurse, to me, Nick Nurse is one of the best coaches in the league. He knows exactly every time. It's no coincidence why every time we play the Raptors, Embiid, usually goes off a little bit, and then Nick Nurse makes an adjustment, and Embiid's never had a competent coach that can readjust to that. And I feel like we're just lost, man. Like, it happens every single time. We are running the same 2 plays since the second half started. Since like 8 minutes ago. Embiid's settling for fades and turns and double teams and triple team 1-footers. And, where Harden can't really seem to blow by anybody. They're both ISOing respectively. Like, what is the identity of this team late in a game? The Raptors are beating us right now without Van Vliet and Anunoby. Why? Because they're well coached. They are taking our best player out late in the game by swarming the hell out of him. And we are not doing anything different. That is what's happening, man. That is what's happening right now. And it's not surprising anymore to me. We run the same 2 plays, man. It's really not hard to see. We're running the same 2 plays, man. And honestly, if we're just going to keep running these same 2 plays, man, and somebody else like a Maxey just needs to take the ball and just get aggressive, man. Joel Embiid up top. Here's James Harden. Harden up top, guarded by Siakam. Harden 1-on-1. Going to swing. Maxey. Going to cross. Oh, my gosh. A 2 on the floor. Maxey on the way. And 1.
Yes, sir.
What did I just say, bro? Did I not just say that? Pretty sure I just said Tyrese Maxey needs to take the ball and get aggressive. I mean, if it's this easy for me to say, come on now. Come on now. Maxey at the free throw, 3-point play. Just feed Maxey, man. Siakam out to Achua, another 3. And Maxey pushes Boucher on a rebound. RJ says you called it. I really just said that. I was like, Maxey just needs to take the ball and get aggressive. Like, it's really not that hard. Feed Maxey the rest of the game and see what we can do. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Let Embiid, let Embiid come up and set a screen. Let Maxey do his thing and run the 2-man game. That's what I would do. Here's Siakam again. We need a stop. Giving up way too many easy shots. Siakam going to fade a 2. Can't get it, Embiid. Nice rebound. Here comes Harden. Harden going to swing. Danny Green back to Harden. Going to give to Maxey. Maxey again. Off the dribble. Floats it up. And a foul. He's going to the line. Whip-de-doo. Bro. Crazy, bro. Crazy. If I'm Joel Embiid, if I'm Harden, if I'm Doc Rivers, if I'm freaking Maxey himself, I'm just, give Maxey the rest of the touches this game. The dude's fresh. He hasn't really touched the ball. He's got 17 points. Give him the ball, man. And Maxey going to knock it down at the line. Gagan says, RB, you should coach this team. Well, I'm here, man. I'm a free agent right now. I'm just saying, man. We should all be able to see this. Siakam, another deep shot, no good. Sixers pick it up. Chance to cut it again. Harden again, give it to Maxey. Thank you. Here's Maxey again. Aggressive, turning, fading, a 2. A 7-0 run by Tyrese Maxey. Siakam all the way, going to turn up with it. What a shot by Siakam. What a shot. Give it back to Maxey again. Maxey up top, swings to Harden, back to Maxey. They're trying to feed Maxey. See, now they can't double Embiid as quick. Now they're going to double him. Just a second. Maxey for 3. Can't get it to go. Danny with the rebound. Back to Maxey. Now Harden, 10 on the shot clock. Harden, step back 3. Airballs it. James, what was that, bro? What was that? Come on, bro. You can't be airballing threes, bro. Come on, bro. Feed Tyrese Maxey the rest of this game. Feed Tyrese Maxey the rest of this game. I said it 2 minutes ago. 4 straight buckets, or 3 straight, 7 straight points, and a free throw. Come on, bro. Come on now. Come on, bro. Remember when the Raptors could have traded for Tyrese Maxey and Matisse Thybulle and 2 first-round picks or whatever it was? Or they tried to for Kyle Lowry and they didn't do it? Oh, man. Hashtag feed Tyrese Maxey. We got 660 in the chat, guys. Hit the like button right now. Hit the like button right now. We need 30 more subscribers as well. Let's get to 19.8. Feed Tyrese Maxey. Lawn Dart says, where's the pick and roll after the first half? Been saying that all half as well, brother. Same thing. Where's the pick and roll? It goes in. It goes just flying into the wind. We've been running the same 2 ISO plays the entire second half. Oh, man. Here's Siakam up top, guarded by Embiid. Maxey going to switch, back on Gary Trent. Trent all the way, another easy layup, and a bad defensive possession by the Sixers. Harden again going to ISO, hand it off Maxey. Maxey up top. Come on, don't pick up the dribble, man. Here's Embiid. Give it back to Tyrese. Oh, here we go with another ISO. Embiid going to step back for 3. Could not get the lucky bounce. It almost actually went in off the top of the backboard. Here's Siakam again. He's been attacking all night. Another lay. Can't get it. Sixers pushing the pace. Toby up to Maxey. Maxey, Danny. Danny contested 3. Got it! Got it! Daniel Green with his 5th. He's back in Toronto, baby. He knows his building well. Danny again. 5 threes for Danny Green. And now Trent all the way, another float, and got it. But Sixers defense can't hold up, man. Sixers defense can't hold up, man. Harden going to get the Danny Green down low. Embiid goes up and fouled. The Bucks are up 117 to 116 right now. 117 to 116. .246 to play here in this one. Sixers down by 6. Embiid, first one at the line, got it. And Embiid going to knock down the second. 4-point game. 2:45 to go. Late game situation here. Sixers, Raptors. See what we can do, man. Be nice to pull out a W here. Gary Trent. Maxey just jumped 6 feet in the air on a triple, and he got it. I knew Gary Trent was going to hit that, man. What the hell was that, Maxey? My man jumped like 5 feet in the air. Maxey back to Embiid. Beat up top. Here we go again. Isolation Island. B gets doubled. Going up. Fighting. Can't get it. I mean, really. Danny, an off-balance three. Oh, my gosh. Daniel frickin' Green. Danny Green just shot an off-balance three. Almost fell over for his 6th three of the game. All right, what the heck was that? Oh, yeah, he just has it tonight. Fate of the universe tonight, I want Danny Green. Only for tonight. Siakam all the way, has Embiid jumping, and an easy 2. Timeout, Doc Rivers. One shot on the fate of the universe tonight. I want Danny Green taking it, man. He's just not missing, bro. 6 for 7, man. You guys are probably tired of hearing me saying this at this point, but like we just constantly go one-on-one for the last 10 minutes of the game. Last 10 minutes of the game. We go one-on-one every play. And if you don't want to hear it because you think I'm being too critical or whatever, I don't know what to tell you, man. It just happens. It's just what happens. So, Sean with the $5 donation. Thank you, man. Says, I wonder if anyone on the team will give Matisse crap about his status. If we play the Raps, those 3 games may hurt bad. Yeah, they will. That's a really good point, Sean. Very good point. It would be a tough series already with the Raps. So, missing our best defender for 3 games, I mean, on the perimeter, it's going to be tough. Gary Trent has 30 freaking points, bro. Why we need a Gary Trent on this team, man. We do. Here's Harden again. Isolation Island. Jesus, what? Why? And he loses it again. Why do we run the same damn play? And the Raps an easy dunk, man. Every play. Something else, Doc. Please. ISO Embiid all the way. Lays got it. Every play. Here we go again. Siakam. Gonna lose it. Tobias tried to pluck it. Couldn't even pick it up. Barnes a turnaround fade. And a shot clock violation. And yeah, Harden is playing bad right now too. Making bad decisions. Harden's playing terrible. And we're running the same 2 plays we have all game. Thank you. Maxey has the ball. Maxey driving all the way. Blows by. Got it. Got it. I mean, how many times do we have to freaking say it? Feed Maxey, man. He can blow by anybody on his team, bro. Just feed Maxey the rest of the game. Siakam going to cross, spin, float, can't get it, gets his own rebound and 1. Come on, you get horsed like that? Come on, bro. Unreal. You got Siakam feeling like he's KD out here, man. They're Chan, MVP for Siakam. That's what the Sixers have done to this game, man. Maxey again, going to swing. Embiid, 23 seconds. B jumps into a foul. 3 free throws coming up, man. B going to knock down the first. Second one. $680 in the chat. Shout out to everybody in here, man. People didn't think the Raps would make it to 35 wins. I mean, the Raps have a really good coach, so. Back to a 4-point game. B knocks him down at the line. Sixers got a foul. Don't know what they're doing. And they're just letting him go. They can't even foul. Siakam down low. They just let up a layup. And he can't get his own. What are we doing, bro? What the Hey, this team is miserable, bro. We just let 7 seconds run off the clock because we couldn't foul. That's a joke. I don't think I've ever seen a team not be able to foul a man. Siakam knocks it down. 119, 114, 8 seconds to go. This is more about Harden being trashed than Doc. I disagree with that. I disagree because you can't sit here and tell me we haven't ran the same play, the same 2 plays actually, the entire second half. Like, yeah, the players are struggling. Certain players are struggling. Harden is one of them. But you can't tell me that late in a game, you're going to keep trying the same thing over and over again, game after game. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You know what the Raptors do to you. You know what Nick Nurse is able to, counteract because we've seen it many times before, and you do the same things. So I think it's a mixture of both. Rich with the $2 donation says we need Thibault tonight. I agree. Definitely has hurt us, and hopefully we don't get this team in a series where we have to go on a road 3 times, and Thibault can't play. That would be tough. Philly Shaz says both RB 50-50. I'll take that. I agree with that. It's both of them, man. All I'm saying is you see what is working with the team. You see Tyrese Maxey getting going. He barely gets any touches till the 4th quarter. Just very annoying. Elite Comp says, this is 100% the coach, you casual fan. I guess I'm a casual fan. 3's going to be off, and the Raptors are going to seal the deal. Well, the Sixers lost the game, so you know what that means. According to everybody, we are back to a first-round exit. Goes game by game, man. Well, do I even need to do a post game? Like, you guys know, I feel like I've been saying the same thing every game. Like, Sixers fall to 49-31, 2 games to go. Struggling against some of these better teams, man. Not good. Not good, man. Chucky says, salute, hit the like. Hit the like, man. Hit the like. I got you, Elite Comp. I got you. Like I said, a lot of people are gonna, they're gonna say a lot of things. I'm aware of that. My opinion, couple things lost us the game, man. Couple things lost us the game. I mean, we got 2 more games to go into the playoffs. We're gonna see how that goes. What's the score right now? The Bucks and Celtics. Bucks 124-121. 40 seconds to go in that game. 40 seconds to go in that game. Bro, there's no excuse. There's really not, Charles. I agree with you, man. Thank you, Captain. Have a good night, man. Yeah, hit that like, man. J-Mar says we're going to face Toronto with no Thibault. Shaking my head. Yeah, I don't see. This is why I don't want to face Toronto. And months ago when people asked me what teams I didn't want to play, Toronto was on my list because I just know how Nick Nurse will make a series for us. I don't want to see that. Let's go. Let's see what happens in this Milwaukee game real quick before we talk. Mr. Roddy with the $5 donation. Is it not obvious that this team doesn't have dogs? This team doesn't have enough attitude. Just a bunch of nice, polite dudes, no real goons. I think you're honest on that. I think we need more athletic, hungry type of guys, man. It's a good point. It's a good point. Let's go. Alan Sterling with the $5 donation. Thank you, man. Says Sixers don't play defense, slow, are careless with the ball. Raps are fast, play D, and athletic. Hope they don't pay hard in the max. Not worth it. You're right about the Raps playing fast and athletic, man. We definitely don't. We definitely don't, man. We definitely don't, man. I'm sitting here watching Gary Trent Jr., watching guys like that who would just be perfect pieces for the Sixers, but yet we have a lot of one-dimensional, slow players, which is very frustrating. And, the Raptors being down Van Vliet tonight, Anunoby, another guy who can, do it on both sides. Every single time we play the Raptors, this happens. Every single time. And I'm telling you why it happens. Because Nick Nurse lets Joel Embiid get his rhythm going a little bit. Then he makes an adjustment. And we never readjust. We never readjust, man. Let's see what happens before we talk for a brief few minutes about this game. I don't have much else to say because, again, end of the season. We're going to, see what happens come playoff time. But, I've been saying the same things every game. I mean, it's nothing different. Nothing different, man. Let's see what happens in this Milwaukee game real quick. Because looking at the standings, since we lost, we're going to drop a half game. Hold on, let me pull up the standings real quick. But yeah, if you're just tuning in now to hear my post game, like it's going to be much of the same. But yeah, man, I mean, there's no excuse to lose to Toronto without these players, man. And I knew it was going to be a tight game as it is just because of Nick Nurse, but GG's to the Raps, right? If we see it in the playoffs, it'll be a good series. Let's see what we got here. Let's go. 39 seconds. We have Eric Hinestrosa. Hopefully I said that right. $5 donation. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate that, man. Says, Knicks fan here. Love the content and the vibes. My Knicks are killing me, LOL. Guys, give Harden a chance before you kill him, LOL. All love, bro. Eric, thanks for the love, man. Thanks for tuning in as a Knicks fan. We welcome everybody here on this channel. We're trying to grow. Let's get the 20K, man. But I agree with you, Eric. Philly fans are already over the edge on Harden. I want to see how it looks in the playoffs first. I still think he needs rest or whatever else. Hopefully that week between the end of the season and the playoffs will help because he still cannot blow by anybody. And our coach will refuse to run a pick and roll, which works. So, I mean, it's going to be isolation island, man. Doesn't matter who wins. We are the 5th seed. Bucks have the Pistons for the last game. We're the 4th seed right now. The Raps are the 5th seed. Bulls are a game or 2 games behind. I do not want to play the Raptors in this first round because I know what Nick Nurse is going to do. I've seen it time and time again. And Doc, this was kind of, it wasn't really like a benchmark for the playoffs because they weren't fully healthy. But without 2 of their starters, Doc looked clueless tonight and Harden looked terrible. And they did the same thing that they do to Embiid every time, man. And we're just going to struggle with that. And Thibault can't play on the road. Nah, I don't want that. I don't want that. Let's see. How long is this game going to take, bro? 35 seconds. Oh, it's on TNT? Oh, bet. Let's put this game on, see what's going on. But yeah, man, if you guys are just tuning in, I'm not going to go through the whole spiel tonight. The fact of the matter is we lost this game for 3 reasons, like we do every time. Number one, oh, by the way, Embiid did have 30, so he stayed right around that average. I know Doc wants him to win it. I want him to win the scoring title and the MVP, but, I don't know if he's going to win one, both, or none. 35 seconds. But anyway, the 3 reasons we lost this game. 1, we didn't play well, especially in the 4th quarter. Harden did not play good. 3 for 12 from the field. Just terrible again.
Let's go.
Just doesn't look the same. George Hill just stole it away, laying it up, blocked by Tice. Giannis puts it in. And the Bucks lead by 6. They're probably going to win the game. Just the fact that the Celtics were in this, though, without Horford and Tatum is interesting. But, so number 1, we lost because our guys didn't play well enough. Harden struggled late. Tobias 3 for 8. And we didn't give enough touches to Tyrese Maxey till late in the game. That's number 1. Number 2, Doc Rivers fails to adjust to anything. Again, just, watching it happen. We ran the same 2 plays the entire second half outside of the stretch where Maxey had 7 in a row. ISO after ISO. That's how, that just does the same things. Once again, the beginning of the 4th quarter, he goes with a bench lineup with James Harden. We get outscored by like 8 points right away. And, we never adjust. And then you got Embiid getting tripled down in late in the game. He's still catching it way too high. And, settling for bad shots. Maxey got the spark. He got us back in the game. And then we go away from it again. And we go with more isolation. So that's the second reason we lost. And then the third reason we lost is because we didn't play any defense the entire game. Outside of the first couple minutes, we put up no hands on defense. Obviously not having Thibault hurt. But, we're too lazy on defense, man. Too lazy on defense. So those are the 3 reasons we lost the game, man. Bucks are going to win this. So let's look at the standings here. So the Bucks are going to go up to they're going to move up to the 2nd seed. Celtics are going to go down to the 3rd. They hold a tiebreaker over the Sixers, so we are still in the 4th seed. The Raptors are in the 5th. By the Raptors winning, they, obviously are much more likely to get the 5th seed. So it looks like it's starting to look like we're going to play Toronto in the playoffs, which I do not like. Riaz with the $5 donation. Thank you, man. Appreciate the love. Would you have any interest in James Johnson? He's a goon who could bring some toughness off the bench, or is it simply too late at this point? Well, 1, it is too late to get a guy integrated with 2 games left. 2, I don't want any parts of James Johnson, bro. He's been bad. Like, he is bad, bro. So I don't want any parts of James Johnson. That's just my opinion, though. Just my opinion. Harshawn with the $2 donation. Thanks for supporting the channel, man. Appreciate everybody showing love tonight, man. Let's see who the Celtics play the last couple games. Let's see who Boston plays. Let's see. Oh, the Celtics have one more game, and they play the Memphis Grizzlies. Hold on, let's go back to the standings. So we have 2 more games. Okay. So if the Celtics were to lose, so the Sixers would have to win out, essentially. Sixers would have to win out, and Boston would have to lose against the Grizzlies, which can happen. Can happen. I think I'm getting it right. Yeah, if the Celtics lose their last game to Memphis and the Sixers win out, then we would finish in the 3 seed. Because then we would be 51-31. They would be 50-32. That's how we would get the 3rd seed. And to be honest, the 3rd seed, again, I'm not worried about who we're playing because we're going to play who we play. That's how it's going to go, and we'll see how it works. But I would much rather play the Chicago Bulls than the Toronto Raptors. There's no doubt about it. And again, I'll be putting out a video tomorrow, my thoughts about the playoffs, but this is definitely a game you don't want to lose. We've blown leads against the Raptors tonight, the Suns, the Bucks. It's a constant theme that goes on in these games, and it's very frustrating, man. It's frustrating. Grizzlies don't need that game. They're locked into that too. But yeah, it doesn't matter though. The Grizzlies, if they sit everybody, then it might be different. So maybe they don't win, but Grizzlies can still win against anybody. That's what I've seen from the Grizzlies. So Harshawn with the $5 donation. Thanks for the love, man. Appreciate it. Says, do you feel like it's a must to get Bradley Beal in the offseason? Says it feels like Harden has really lost his first step. Is it a must to get Bradley Beal? I don't think it's a must to get Bradley Beal. And I think Sixers fans would probably overreact with Bradley Beal the same way. Like if he had a bad stretch or something, they'd be saying he's just terrible and all. The thing with James Harden is that as he gets older, just like as all players do, they need to adjust their game. And, they got to fit to what works. And right now, Harden ISO does not work. So we need to stop going to that. Because when Joel Embiid is setting a big body screen for James Harden, he's at least able to either find another look, get a little bit downhill towards the basket, or do something. Or kick it off to Maxey, who then runs a pick and roll. But we don't run a consistent offense, and we're relying on Harden to do something that he just simply can't do anymore. So that's how I feel about it. We can't go to the playoffs. And I feel like we're losing our identity late in the games. We're losing our identity late in the games. Because what I saw tonight was the same thing that we did against Toronto in 2019. It was one man out by himself. Nick Nurse brought a couple traps, and we looked lost. So that's what I saw tonight. Embiid, this is why Embiid always struggles against Toronto late in the game. Because he's out by himself, man. There's nothing. And of course, you need players to go get you a shot late in the game. I'm not denying that. And Harden needs to be able to do that, which he cannot right now. So in my personal opinion, you got to fit the team to what works. And that's the job of the coach. So we'll see if he can do it or not. Yeah, but you trade for Harden for those clutch moments. I disagree with that because Joel Embiid is our guy. With the last shot on the game, we're most likely going to Joel Embiid. He's the guy that needs to get it done. Against a team like the Raptors, they're going to make that extremely hard because that's what Nick Nurse does. Now, would it be nice to have another guy that can hit that late game shot? Of course. Of course. Honestly, I think Maxey could hit a couple late game shots. I think Maxey could hit a couple late game shots. You got to experiment and try different things, man. So that's what I'm seeing, man. Gustavus is span the pick and roll. We just don't. We go to it early in the game, and when an opposing coach shows us something different, we don't know how to readjust to that. Is Glenn back next season with a first-round exit? Absolutely not. I don't think he's going to be back if we don't break the second round. I don't think we break unless we break the second round. I don't even think Glenn wants to be back. I think he wants to retire, man. Philly fan 21, I agree, man. I agree. I know a lot of people, a lot of people go back and forth on it. My take is we'll see what happens in the playoffs, but we need to play the right way. And everybody's got to be better. Rich Man with the $2 donation. Thank you, man. Says, still think Sixers win in 6. I still think the Sixers would win a series because I think throughout a series, you would, obviously you need to adjust as a team and a coach. But I think Joel Embiid would probably just be able to propel us. But with the whole Thibault thing, maybe it would be harder. Because if we don't have Thibault for 3 of these games and we're not playing defense like tonight, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I'm definitely worried about certain things with this team. So, it's just something, man, when with 7 minutes in the game, when I'm sitting right here saying you need to give it to Tyrese Maxey and let him fly. Because the kid didn't even touch the ball pretty much in the second half. And then as soon as I said that, Tyrese Maxey goes on a 7-0 run by himself. And then what do? We go away from it. He has 1 turnover, and we just stop giving him the ball. Where was Tobias Harris at late in the game? Tobias Harris had 6 points to begin this game. Went absolutely dead silent. I forgot he was on the court. So that's where I'm at with this team. It's the same thing every game. Last couple games will be a wash. Now, we did play Paul Reed tonight. Will he stay with them? What did Paul Reed have tonight? How many points did he have tonight? And how many minutes did he play? Paul Reed, 11 minutes, 5 points, and 7 rebounds. Paul Reed's not going to play again. He's not going to play again because Doc will not, he will not play him. I miss Fultz and Simmons over Harden. Well, that's just a weird take in itself for the people that are saying that because you miss a guy that forgot how to shoot a month before his rookie season and a man that was too coward to come back and play with a team. I mean, come on now. Come on, man. Don't worry, everybody's going to have problems with the Raptors. I agree. The Raptors are going to make it tough for some of these teams because Nick Nurse is a very good coach. LeBron's not playing. Looks like the scoring title is down to Joel and Giannis. Well, Joel should be able to get it because, again, another thing is that Doc Rivers lied to us about resting Joel and Harden. He said he was going to do that down the stretch of the season. Did not. So they're probably going to play the last couple games anyway. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with this team. You know, we shot 53% from deep. We shot 53% from deep. We couldn't even win this game, man. Come on, man. Philly could still get the third. Yeah, we could. The way we would get the third is if the Celtics lose to the Grizzlies and we win the final 2 games. I'm a Harden fan. He's washed. I mean, he's just not the same player, not close to what he was before. I still think there's ways to optimize him. Still think he can facilitate and hopefully get his legs under him and score a little bit. But we're not playing to our strengths either. So I like how we rested Harden when he came here and then he took off. That's what I'm saying. That's my point. He had a good, 2 weeks of rest or at least. He had a good 2 weeks. I think it was 2 weeks of rest, maybe even more. And, you know, he was looking good for the first stretch. And then it kind of like his hamstring just died on him. So crazy, man. Will Harden ever get back to 100%? Well, that's a great question, Litmus. That's a great question. And that's something that you got to evaluate if you're the Sixers. So that'll be interesting, no doubt. No doubt. Anyway, man, we still got 400 plus in the chat, man. Harden should rest if we can't get the third seed. He should rest in itself, man. He should rest anyway. He needs more rest. There's no point in playing him. Get Joel his scoring title and rest Harden, man. We don't need 100% Harden, just 70%, but we're getting 10%. That's a good point, Gustavo. It's a good point. And it's also taking away opportunities from others. So I agree with that. So we'll see how it works out, man. But I feel like, you know, like I feel like right now James Harden is like the car that won't start. But you're not doing anything about it, right? You're not jumping there. You're not taking it to the mechanic or whatever. Like, you're just trying to keep driving with the same car that is just low or dead. Like, you got to do something. You got to fix it. You got to give it whatever, right? You can't have it go on long drives anymore. You got to take it for short drives. You got to be smart with it. Got to use it to the right way. Siakam is better than Harden. Well, congrats. Siakam being your best player in a series, I don't think that can really win you the series. I'm not taking anything away from Siakam. I'm just saying. I get you want to be positive, bro, but there's nothing wrong with that hammy. He simply can't get by, guys. Like, I mean, again, it's my personal take. You can say I'm just trying to be positive. I'm literally trying to look at it from both ways. Instead of being like 90% of the Sixers fans and just before the playoffs even start, when we have a guy of Joel Embiid's caliber, just saying that we can't even win a playoff game, it's ridiculous. So I'm trying to look at it from both ways. And to say that there's nothing wrong with the hamstring, that's just false. That's false. I agree. He can't blow by anybody right now. He looks slower. But to sit here and say that he doesn't have an injury, he's had an injury. It's been bothering him for some time. So, I don't agree with that take. But, I mean, again, If you guys want to sit there and say that, we're not going to win a playoff game and this and that before the playoffs start, okay, that's fine. You guys are funny, man. You guys are funny. Team definitely has flaws, though. I mean, we knew that. Every team in the East has flaws, in my opinion. Hamstrings do last. Exactly, they do. If you know anything about hamstrings, they do. And again, I'm not saying that he doesn't need to play better. He obviously does. I mean, it's clear as day. But you can't tell me that, last year when he went to Brooklyn, everybody was just every day saying to me, oh, look how great he looks. Look how great he looks. He's not just going to fall off the face of the earth at age 32. It's just not going to happen. He's had an injury. It's bothering him. Now the question is it ever going to heal? Is it going to get better, or is it going to linger and linger? Or are you going to try to adapt his game? Similar, I'm not saying him and Chris Paul are the same player or anything like that, but just how CP3 had to take care of his body. He had to adapt his game, fit a new role, right? Not be the alpha. Similar things like that. Just my take, though, man. We all have our own opinions. I respect it. J-Bar, I believe in Joel 100%. We got Harden to be our second superstar, bro. I agree. I agree 100% with that take, man. And I respect your opinions. This is not cutting it from Harden. We need more. We need more. I think there are different things that can help that, but he also needs to play better. So I agree with that. Harden has to be hurt. He's definitely bothered. You see it when he hits the ground. He comes up and he's grimacing and he's limping. Like, something's bothering him. But he's washed. We have to accept it. Okay, I mean, you guys can accept that. That's your take. MC says, I'm confident Harden will show up like he did earlier in the playoffs. Well, hopefully the rest helps him out. Hopefully he gets some rest. Hopefully he gets some rest. That's what I'm hoping for. He has to be our Chris Paul. Exactly. Exactly. He needs to adapt his game. He needs to adapt his game, and we need to do that more as a team. I respect you, bro. You're so positive. I wish I was there with you. Look, there's definitely things I'm not positive about. There's definitely things that are getting me, man, and make me feel like we could lose in the first round or the early, get, destroyed in the second round. There's also things like Joel Embiid that make me think we could muscle something out. But, I'm a lot less confident after these 3 games, the Raptors, the Suns, and the Bucks, because those are the teams that I feel had, we had a grip on those games, and we can't win them, which sucks. So, but at this point, there's not much else we can say, right? We're going to see what happens in the playoffs, and that's it. It is interesting. I see G makes a point. It's very interesting how people wanted to defend Ben Simmons so long, way longer than we had to. I was one of them, but even, I came to my senses last year, but even at the end of last year, there were people defending Ben Simmons. Now, after 20 games, we're ready to hop off the Harden wagon. I think it's interesting. It's very interesting. Yeah, Jake, it makes me think, man. It makes me think because, how many years are we going to waste with Joel Embiid? Like, we've been to the second round, game 7 twice. We've been to a Game 7 twice in the second round. And that's frustrating, man, because with a guy that wouldn't shoot a basketball and two coaches that really are not that good, we've made it to the second round, Game 7. Were those our best chances? Will we get back to there? We can't waste time. We can't waste time. And that's what worries me the most. That's what worries me the most. Because I know that Ben Simmons was never going to take this team and help us get over the top. That was apparent. Especially, last year and stuff like that. He's just, he's just a different story. But whether it's, Harden, Simmons, who? We need to get over that hump. Because I don't want to see Embiid get wasted, man. I don't want to see Embiid get wasted. I think Maxey can be a piece to really step up like that. So. Everybody in this chat was watching Harden's first game and they were on the bandwagon. They probably were. It's definitely fair to criticize him. He doesn't look good right now for sure. I hate when Harden goes left and flops. Yeah, he's got to realize that that's not his game anymore. ISO Harden is not a thing anymore. Drawing fouls is probably not a thing anymore. After the first 5 games, they stopped calling all the fouls for him. He's got to play different, man. For the record, I was calling for Ben to be going 18 as running back. He called me crazy, LOL. Well, a lot of people were defending Ben. I was one of them at that time. And shout out to you, man, for being on that. But I'm just, I'm not going to favor anybody anymore. That's what I've come to. That's what I've learned from these past couple years. You got to show me, man. You got to prove it to me. And I don't want to waste Joel Embiid. I want Embiid to win a championship bad. Embiid might be my favorite Philly athlete of all time. I'm not even kidding with you. What that guy has gone through and what he has become, he is sensational, man. He is sensational. We need to get Embiid that opportunity to play on the big stage, man. We need that. I don't even know why I'm still ranting at this point. Still got 350 people in here. It's going to take some roster construction, though, for sure. 7 more subs to 19.8, man. Guys are the best. Nick says we can sum it up by saying this is just Philly sports, man. That's a good take. That's a good take, man. Elite Comp, I agree with you, man. Harden says the right things after the games. He's not like a certain someone else who wouldn't even take accountability. Harden takes accountability. We just need him to play better. I'm going to wait till the playoffs. Like I said, since 10 games ago, I said I'm not going to really evaluate too much till we see what it looks like in the playoffs. Obviously, it looks bad right now. We'll see what happens in the playoffs. But there are a couple main worries I have with this team. By the way, we'll be doing a call-in show on Monday or Tuesday, probably one of the early days next week. We got collabs lined up. So if you have some thoughts, if you have thoughts about Harden, Embiid, the playoffs, Doc Rivers, call into the show next week. We will be doing that, and I'm excited to hear from you guys. Instead of just reading comments all the time. But, yeah, man. That's where I'm at. So we might be live for the last 2 games. We probably will. I want to see if Embiid gets the scoring title. But, we got to pick it up. This is a loss you can't have. You can't lose these types of games. I'm worried that if we see the Raptors in the playoffs, Thibault won't be available, and Doc Rivers will get out-coached. So we'll see how it goes, man. But anyway, Sixers fall in Toronto. 49-31 on the year. 2 more games to go. We'll see what happens, man. I did say we'd be the 4th seed at the beginning of the season. Looks like it unless things change, we might sit in the 4th. It's going to be interesting, though. Tough game Inexcusable loss. Got to get better, man. Hope we can figure something out in time. Running low on it. You guys have a great night, man. I will catch y'all very soon. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe to the channel. Be sure you're looking out for all the content. We're going to bring the heat as always. Y'all have a great night, man. Peace.